I was that virus and I go inside Jim, then I'm like, bro, this place sucks. We got to get out of here ASAP.
Well, I'd appreciate him getting better and getting back. That's for sure.
Why is that?
That's because this is the second Tuesday in a row where he's called in sick.
Pussy.
Look at that.
Let it rip, fellas. Let it rip.
Join us.
I hate these morning surprises. It's like, son of a... So we are going to do What'd You Do That's New on this Tuesday. We waited, to do it today because it was Jim's choice.
If we wait another week, we'll forget not only what we watch, but what the bid is in,
Exactly.
at all.
And the letters from Circleville wasn't really all that, it was all right, but we can certainly review that today. And
coming in a little lukewarm on it, are you? Wow.
Yeah, well, that's
I thought this was right up your alley, too.
It kind of was, but...
Well, so we'll be talking about that at 4.
We'll be talking about that at 4, exactly. And, of course, since the cat is away, the mice are going to play. So we invite you to join in on the mayhem since Jimmy isn't here to complain.
Right. We are video streaming as of 5 seconds ago, and but not on Facebook, but we are on YouTube, and we are on Twitch. This is Twitch Tuesday.
Twitch Tuesday. That's right. Hey, y'all on Twitch. We do love you,
Twitch.tv. You just search Jim Colbert Show. You can watch us there, or on the Jim Colbert Show YouTube channel. We invite you to follow us on either platform. No Facebook today because they get finicky at times.
Okay, yeah. I tried to do Twitch TV yesterday to look for the show, and... had some difficulty. I was going to peek in on the chat and see what was going on.
They were talking about prisons, Deb.
Oh.
Because we were talking about air conditioning. They're connected because we had some people in Twitch talking about the, whether the Florida prisons don't have AC, but someone on Twitch said, well, I was in a Georgia one that did. So
wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of prisons, there's a kind of a new trend in the country to get away from prison tourism.
All right, well, that's good. Who's
is good.
Visiting prisons on their free time?
Active ones, or for I know Alcatraz is a tourist attraction, but that's the only one I'm aware of.
But any the ones that have a haunted history, I know there was. I had read an article recently where they would do. Halloween, horror in the old jail. And they realized, wait a minute, these are real places of true human suffering. Maybe we shouldn't use it for entertainment.
Yeah, but that's what we do.
I know.
As a society, not even that.
As a species, really.
Yeah, we kind of, we find bad things fascinating and interesting.
They say that's actually, there's been studies that found that you bond more with strangers when you first meet someone and you talk about the stuff that you don't like versus the stuff that you do. Isn't that crazy that they found that you form a deeper connection sharing the crap that pisses you off.
Interesting.
Over the stuff that you like.
I think it's like a tribalistic thing in the sense of you want to be fully aware of danger.
It could, yeah.
And that you're covering your own future. That's why the whole bleeds it leads that's the reason why it sells, is because it resonates with primate versions of ourselves by going, oh, that's the danger. I need to pay attention to that so I can avoid that outcome for myself.
Very deep answer.
Wow.
I know.
That's what they say, man. I don't know. It's supposed to be a thing. Allegedly.
I agree. It's just like when they say people always wonder, how can people act so irrationally? And then it's because when people are in groups, they're run by fear and terror. Rational thought kind of goes out the window with that mob mentality.
Yeah,
Mr. Bradshaw, what were you going to say?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
Oh, because you looked like you had a succinct point that you wanted to make at the end of Ross's.
Furthest thing from my mind is a succinct point.
Because you're just happy you got the damn stream up and running.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what else is breaking around
I know,
this.
Exactly. Don't
it's all
say
good.
that.
Everything's falling apart. The birds' heads are
Jim's falling apart.
Yeah,
our Jim's head is falling apart. Jim's head is falling off. Everything's... Let's just go to Aspen where the beer flows like wine.
I like that idea.
I hope he feels better because post-COVID... Now, Deb, you're the only one who's never had it, right?
I've never had it.
Wow. Now, we all tested today. We were all negative.
Yep.
But there is a feeling. Ross first clued me into this because it was coming from experience, and I can attest. When you recover from COVID, you feel like Superman.
It's the
Really?
best.
Yeah, because you are as immune as you can be to the most recent strain, assuming that's the one you have.
Right.
But you feel like you just want to go out and like lick telephone poles.
I was just going to say every night we should probably
make out with strangers.
Make out with Ross. He has the best antibodies.
Well, I'm glad I didn't because I was thinking about it yesterday, especially with that new haircut.
I know. You
right?
can really see his blue eyes now.
Oh, they just pop.
Just stunning.
But
Keep going.
Today, before I knew his COVID results, I'm like, glad we held off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what's funny,
But
though?
now that we're both negative,
Hey,
who knows?
go for it. I know I'm going to be swapping spit with him. He had the OG Cove.
So I go ahead. I thought this. Let's just talk about this, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Had to take a COVID test because, well wishes, whatever, Jim. So I had to take the COVID test, but
Right.
when I put the test in my nose and I took it out, I realized, like, I mowed my front and backyard. So it came out and
Dusty.
it just came out with all of this dirt and just all this crud. I've taken plenty of COVID tests.
right.
That was disgusting.
But it makes you kind of appreciate those nose hairs, right?
Yeah.
Because kept all that from going into your sinuses.
But, it's funny because here's the deal. If you have a great lawn,
right.
a really healthy lawn, regardless of the St. Augustine, Bahia, whatever, Empire, Zoysia, doesn't matter. If you have a healthy lawn, you don't have a lot of dirt and dust flying up.
No.
But when you have patches of weeds and it's green and crabgrass and all that stuff, there's a lot of dirt and dust that kind of, it's like you feel like you're Pigpen in the old Peanuts
Exactly.
Cartoons because there's this like cloud of dust as you're moving this mower through the Florida heat. And you are inhaling that. That is the time where you should be wearing your gaiter or your mask.
Yeah,
to
true.
To really kind of protect you, from inhaling that stuff. Because if it's in his nose, he knows there's more in his lungs.
Yeah.
Spores.
But anyway, we tested Ross's dirt and anything else he brought out of his nose, and it did come back negative.
Yeah, it came back negative for COVID, but it came positive for code. Never mind.
Right. Code enforcement. Check out that lawn.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You've taken a COVID test before when you hold that box in your hand and you have to talk yourself into doing it. It's like,
I'm
man.
fine with it. It's cool. I feel like that means Jim had to get tested. And that means he had to throw that thing up at his nose.
Yeah.
Which means, like, I think he may have actually cried. I think COVID tests are the only way Jim can emote.
I'm laughing because truth has
Now, but he cries.
Oh, he cries a lot.
He cries.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
Oh,
and
he's a big softy.
ironically, he makes fun of Ross for how much he cries.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Jim cries more.
See,
hot. Hey, you want to do a Twitter poll? Who cries more, Jim or Ross?
No, it's absolutely Jim. I just play along with it. I'm like, sure, I'm the sensitive one, man. All right, dude. That's fine. And you know why I have so much dirt up in my nose?
Oh, please do finish that
An
sentence.
above-ground pool killed a lot of my backyard.
Yeah, thanks, Candace.
Hey, Candace, we appreciate you thinking of us here.
So now, because I'm missing green lawn on my backyard.
Yeah.
So now, I'm looking over my yard. I'm like, oh my God, this thing's balding.
Yeah.
I got a Jim Colbert backyard.
Yep.
I bet you my backyard also has COVID-19 on this wonderful Tuesday.
And it all circles back to Jim. Hey, don't forget your 3 o'clock keyword is pay. Enter that at realradio.fm for your chance to win $1,000 before 4 o'clock. We're going to have some more keywords coming up for you each and every hour of the show. Until then, we're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to get woke. The first hearing is scheduled for the Gabby Potito lawsuit. The Broward County Sheriff could have his law enforcement certification revoked. Yeah. And the reasons why, it's pretty crazy. And then say hello to summer. Like I said, First official day is today. We'll talk about that and so much more coming up next during Woke News. So keep it right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Think we're just in your car? Think again. Anytime, anywhere, tell your smart device to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash? Contact Clausman Law at clausmanlaw.com.
Delays continue from a crash heading north on the turnpike between US 192 and Osceola Parkway, taking up the left lane. We're also seeing heavy traffic eastbound on I-4 between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. A busy ride 2 westbound between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road. We're still in good shape on the 408 and the Beach Line. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Wawa Hoagie Fest. It's Hoagie Fest. Today's the day. Follow your taste buds. They'll show you the way. Hoagie Fest is back. $5 shorties and $6 classics. Only at Wawa Hoagie Fest.
Man, are you still in contacts or glasses? It's 2022 and time to level up your vision. The team over at the Filatowski Eye Institute uses the latest state-of-the-art technology in vision correction surgery, and they happen to be one of the leaders in Central Florida in vision correction surgery. Find out if you're a candidate today. It's so easy. Just text 1041 to the number 868686. Schedule that consultation right now. And if money's a concern, don't stress. The Filatowski Eye Institute offers 24-month interest-free financing. Learn more today, man. Just text 1041 to 868686 and schedule your consultation today.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. iHeartRadio, let's go!
A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
Here's what a Fence Outlet customer said about their experience.
We signed with a one-man and a truck fence company because we thought they offered us a great deal. We paid them 50% up front, and then 2 days later he came out, removed our fence, one side of our neighbors, and installed a few posts. He had us pay the other 50% and said he'd be back the next day. Well, the guy never returned to finish the job, and we couldn't get a hold of him again. We later reached out to Fence Outlet and wished we had gone with them in the first place. We had no idea how often this happens to people.
Go with a company you can trust. FenceOutlet.com. License number C10252 and C10803.
Here's a top move for hiring a divorce attorney. See how they look and handle themselves on video or audio. Chances are that's them at their best, with editing, setup, and multiple takes. The courtroom is live. Mediation is live. Make sure your divorce lawyer is going to make you look good. At Trenley Kramer Law, we handle family law and divorce. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Having trouble with your AC? Call our friends at Mills Air, 407-277-1159. With 30 years of experience, they can certainly help you out. Carrier factory authorized dealers with up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Family owned and operated, it's millsair.com.
Time is running out on the hottest finance offer of the year at IDC. Now through June 30th, you can get 5 years zero interest financing on practically anything and everything. A $10,000 handcrafted Tokori ring comes to around $167 a month. So you can splurge and go big. Think about it. You pay nothing. Zero, nada in interest for 5 whole years. Wedding bands for just $40 a month. Stud earrings just $30 a month. Don't miss this amazing offer. But hurry, it ends June 30th at International Diamond Center.
Interest rates may be rising elsewhere, but not at International Diamond Center. Now through June 30th, you can get zero interest for 5 whole years. That's right. You buy now and spread your payments out over 5 years without a dime in interest. Only IDC can make an offer like this on rings, earrings, pendants, bands, designer jewelry, even GIA certified diamonds. Just one tiny catch. This is a limited time offer and it absolutely ends June 30th. 5 years, zero interest financing with nothing down at International Diamond Center.
4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who just thought about checking your phone. How about don't? The car is no place for multitasking. Trust me, that text can wait. Those notifications can go unchecked until you get where you're going. Did you know that you can now be stopped and ticketed in Florida for texting and driving? So put that phone down and focus on driving. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
Baby boomers and retirees, stop the leftist smash and grab of your retirement savings. Take action now to shield your savings from socialism and volatile markets. National talk show host and best-selling author Chuck Oliver of The Hidden Wealth Solution will teach you how to get a head start to be retirement tax smart. Imagine learning proven strategies that are saving boomers and retirees thousands in unnecessary taxes. Visit taxessaved.com. Taxessaved.com.
The Summer of Truck Sales event is back and it's going on right now down at Nation's Trucks. Make no payments until October with approved credit and get $500 in free gas or diesel fuel with any purchase. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Ram, and GMC. Start driving the truck that you deserve. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
One tap on the talkback mic inside the free iHeartRadio app could get you tickets to our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas this September. First, download the free iHeartRadio app. Second, open the iHeartRadio Music Festival station playing the artists from this year's iconic lineup. Third, tap the talkback mic and send us a message for who you're excited to see take the stage this year.
Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo.
You'll be entered to win tickets for both nights of our world-famous iHeartRadio Music Festival.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
This is the Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Excellent tune choice, Jack Bradshaw.
Little Dick Dale and the Deltones with Miseraloo.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, baby.
I was going to say Pulp Fiction, absolutely. Absolutely. But it also makes me think of old school Hawaiian surfers.
It's funny. It's because, it's considered surf music. You're absolutely right.
Okay,
And that
like
old-time
longboard.
60s surf music. And,
right.
Hawaii is definitely a big part of that scene. But I remember when I first started listening to this type of music from Pulp Fiction, and someone else said, they thought it was more like Western music.
Yeah, I can hear that too, a little bit.
This is just so fast. I think it's got that feel of surf.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Woo! The Jim Part's at home dealing with the Rona. Yeah, COVID positive today. He'll be back hopefully tomorrow. But don't worry, you've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. And now it is time to get woke.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
And Woke News brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. All right, the first hearing in that lawsuit filed by Gabby Petito's family is set to begin tomorrow. The Petito family is suing the parents of Brian Laundrie, claiming they knew he killed their daughter and chose not to act. The FBI concluded earlier this year that Laundrie strangled his fiancée during a cross-country trip before taking his own life. A judge will listen to arguments to determine if the case will go before a jury, but that won't happen until next year. All right, a state panel says there is probable cause to question Broward County Sheriff Gregory Toney's, quote, moral character, end quote, and revoke his law enforcement certification.
Whoa.
The three-person committee released their findings in Orlando earlier today, and it happens because turns out Toney was acquitted of murder, when he was 14 years old back in 1993 in Philadelphia, but he's being accused of failing to mention that little tidbit on his hiring forms.
Whoops.
Well, I guess he didn't have it expunged. Huh? I don't know if you can have that expunged. But
I don't know if as a minor, if that would be on your record.
That
as
would
an
be
adult.
the other thing, though, if you have to claim those things you did as a minor. But I guess they're saying you do, huh?
I wonder if it has to do with the severity of the crime. I mean, again, it's murder. He's 14. He's
like if
a
it was
minor.
weed, it's no big deal.
I don't know.
Well, Well, for them, it would be classification, right? So a felony. If it was, have you ever been arrested for a felony? It would have to be because if he was acquitted,
right,
he's not guilty.
But then would he have to have said something if he was acquitted? And again, being as a minor.
Well, I guess he thought no.
Exactly.
And they're saying, well, yeah.
Because now this, like they said, this gives us reason to question your, quote, moral character, end quote. Now, a full hearing with all 19 members of the commission is set for August. Now, as an elected official, Tony would be allowed to remain sheriff, but he would not be able to make any arrests.
What?
I'm sorry. Well, time out.
You can't do that to a sheriff.
Yeah, you can.
Why?
Easy. He's got deputies. The deputies can make the arrest, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they can, but imagine working as a deputy for that guy.
I think
You have
that's
to do
where,
everything.
I think in that case, I could see where they could put, this could potentially lead to a special election if he's removed from all. I don't know.
Well, what I think is if they rule that he can't make arrests, and anyone who has been arrested by him,
Then
they're
gets
going to
called
say,
in. Yeah.
hey, let me out.
Exactly.
But for him, how many actual sheriffs make arrests? Like Sheriff Chitwood or Mina or Grady Judd, are they making arrests? It's really their deputies, right?
Yeah, it's mainly the deputies. If they show up on the scene or they happen to be off duty and, a crime occurs in front of them, they would be, obviously as the sheriff, they would have the power to make that arrest.
Or does any deputy arrest kind of default to the sheriff itself? So does it really neuter the entire department? Like, does it mean the whole sheriff's department cannot make an arrest? Like, is every arrest considered an arrest by the sheriff?
I don't know. It'd be a good question to find out if a good defense attorney could somehow pull into question if your sheriff's moral character is called into question.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I don't know. Deputy Scott, you listen all the time. Text us, 77031. Our law enforcement friends, let us know what the deal is, how this could be. Because I'm surprised, again, he was a minor. How did they even get that information?
What's the fallout going to be from
And
this?
what's the fallout going to be? Speaking of fallout, Jack, thank you for that segue, because a Miami-Dade...
what I do.
It is what you do, man. A Miami-Dade police officer is under investigation for his conduct during a traffic stop. Gerardson Nicholas was the driver who was pulled over last week in North Miami Beach for not using a seatbelt, and he recorded the exchange with the unidentified officer. In the video, the officer tells Nicholas, who's black, quote, "This is how you guys get killed out here," end quote.
Ow.
Yeah. The 29-year-old Nicholas tells 7 News he felt threatened and he believes he was targeted because of his race. The MBPD says the officer was reassigned to administrative duty pending an investigation.
I mean, is the officer strictly speaking about the seatbelt? Was there anything else?
I have not seen the video yet, but apparently that was there was no verbal confrontation from the little snippet that I could see with the sound off. So,
because if it's just the seatbelt, yeah, that's really bad.
Well,
don't say that, because that's also doesn't even make sense. That's really
Well,
terrible.
regardless, it can be perceived as a threat.
Right.
Say, whatever your behavior is, this is what?
This is how you guys get killed out here.
Yeah, because I mean, I would like some more context, because if this individual has, let's say, an airsoft gun, then that statement, I have no problem with that statement of going, well, this is why this would happen.
Exactly. But I have, like I said, I have not seen the video, but no story I've read has talked about any kind of weapon on the seat. Again, stopped for a seatbelt. I don't know if he got lippy. I don't know. Florida's Stop Woke Act is the subject of a federal court hearing today. Opponents are asking a U.S. District Court judge to issue a preliminary injunction to block the new law. Now, it says teachers and college professors can't discuss anything that makes students feel guilty about historic wrongs like slavery or discrimination.
I think this is the jewel of the stupidity of the current legislature and governor in Florida, this anti-woke stuff.
Deal with housing crisis.
I think this is even levels above the don't say gay family rights.
The parental education.
This is so worse because this is, we don't want people to feel bad. They want private corporations have to change how they behave. They want the government telling private corporations, you can't make people feel bad about the past.
Right.
And it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it literally is whitewashing history.
And it says, again, teachers and college professors can't discuss anything that makes students feel guilty about historic wrongs like slavery or discrimination because of their race, color, sex, or national origin. The plaintiffs claim the Stop Woke law violates the U.S. Constitution's free speech rights, and it also gives the state the authority to arbitrarily decide what speech is or isn't allowed. Now, attorneys for the state say public school curriculum is set by elected officials, is government speech, and is therefore subject to regulation.
But also they have private companies looped in with this as well, so it wouldn't apply, so right there it runs counter to that argument. So this has to be defended in court. Again, Florida taxpayer money has to go to defend bills on their constitutionality.
And that's not all, because state attorneys are also fighting an attempt to stop the 15-week abortion ban from taking effect in less than 2 weeks. Lawyers for Attorney General Ashley Moody are asking the Leon County Circuit Court judge to reject a request by abortion clinics for a temporary order against the law. The judge will listen to arguments early next week. The legislation, like I said, is expected to take effect on July 1st. But that's not all. A bill passed by Florida lawmakers to overhaul the state's alimony laws is still awaiting a signature or a veto from the governor. Senate Bill 1796 was received by Governor Ron DeSantis on Friday, but he says he's still considering it and other measures passed during this year's legislative session, which again ended in March. Now, the bill would end permanent alimony in the state in the future and retroactively. It would also do away with adultery as a factor in determining alimony. Now, you remember former Governor Rick Scott vetoed similar legislation twice while he was in office.
Interesting.
It is, because I agree with this overhaul law.
Yeah.
Change it. It doesn't need to be.
But so permanent alimony, I think that is definitely ripe for discussion.
Oh, yeah.
But should adultery be a consideration when determining that?
No.
Because now they're saying this new law, it would not.
Right. In determining
should it be?
I think it should, because that's really what shows the contract.
So then are you hoping he vetoes this?
No, that's a tough one.
Because, while there may be some things worthy of signing, but you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
And what was the other factor in that one?
It would end permanent alimony in the future and retroactively.
And that's the other thing. Retroactively, it's, kind of... that ship has already sailed.
Mr. Opportunity.
What do you mean you're going to take that money back?
And this is this next one is something that someone like myself would have to kind of pay attention to this now, because law enforcement throughout the Sunshine State can start ticketing drivers if their music is too loud.
Ross.
The law immediately took effect last month, but some police forces, like up in Jacksonville, say they're going to start enforcement on July 1st. The statute says if music can be heard by another car 25 feet away, then it is subject to fines. The rule does not apply to police or emergency vehicles.
I don't even have a right speaker, Jack.
All right, more monkeypox cases are popping up in Central Florida. The State Department of Health is showing at least 2 cases now in Orange County and the first one in Seminole. This comes 3 days after the latest infection was reported. Now, the CDC says the threat to the general population is low, despite 13 total cases in the state. The World Health Organization is conducting an emergency committee in 2 days. I wish Jimmy was here for this next story.
What do you got?
Well,
wait, Ross, can you be cranky and ornery?
Exercise.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. We have a stand-in for Jimmy.
All right, perfect. Well, the bad part of this is that a child under 10 was hurt after a fishing accident in Pasco County. It happened in Newport Richey, where a mom and her son were fishing in a pond when he was stabbed in the chest by the barb of a catfish.
Oh.
Now, I thought Jimmy says that's not true, that catfish don't have barbs.
Why would you?
Because he's always got the catfish joke.
Yeah.
People always call and joke and tease him about getting the catfish. And Jimmy's like, well, turns out I was wrong. Catfish don't have barbs.
Well, they have I think with Jimmy, it was the whiskers. He claimed the whiskers were the thing. And I don't.
Did he?
I believe that was the original statement he said. And he kind of doubled down on that and then found out it wasn't the whiskers, it's the barbs, which is something different.
I didn't even know they had them, but it turns out an official with Zoo Tampa at Laurie Park says catfish spines do contain venom and they can cause poisoning. And this is something that can happen when fishing for catfish. Just feel like he got a little bit of retribution there.
No,
maybe not.
No, I really wish he was here.
Yeah, that's why I was like, do the story tomorrow. Just do it again. Just bring it up.
Yeah. We won't. He's not listening.
Yeah, he's not listening. He doesn't know.
You didn't do the catfish
No,
story
I
today.
didn't. I did not. What I did do, though.
So, the barbs are not the whiskers.
But they do have barbs.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, the reputation of a Florida marching band is spreading far. This is a pretty cool story. 35 members of the Florida A&M Marching 100 left Tallahassee on Saturday and arrived in Paris on Sunday. They're going to perform Thursday at the Louvre as part of Louis Vuitton's Men's Fashion Week.
Uh-huh.
The band's director says he was so surprised when he got the invitation, he literally dropped the phone. One band member tells WCTV this shows their work is really appreciated around the world, and they've set the standard for marching bands. The FAMU Marching 100, man, they've played for some pretty prestigious audiences through the years. Something else that's pretty cool, the work of a Sarasota native is featured in the new Tom Cruise movie, Top Gun Maverick.
All right.
Captain Brian Ferguson served as the Navy's technical advisor on the film, and it was his job to help make sure it was as realistic as possible. The Riverview High School grad says most of the flying scenes in the new movie feature real pilots at the controls with actors in the back seat made to look like they were flying the jets. He tells the Herald Tribune the original 1986 film Top Gun is what actually inspired him to become a Navy fighter pilot.
And you haven't seen it,
I
Deb?
still have not yet.
What is wrong? What is wrong
I
with you?
I know.
10 points is taken away from Gryffindor.
I know. Aw.
Yeah, that's
Way to go, Deb.
That's your action.
Damn.
Yeah.
Your inaction.
All right. Well, a one-of-a-kind...
That's what you get.
A one-of-a-kind race. Come on. Across the Skies took off today in Polk County. This is kind of cool. The 45th Annual Air Race Classic.
Oh, another plane thing you're going to miss.
Features 50 teams of female-only aviators flying 2,500 miles to the finish line in Indiana. It's the only airplane race in the U.S. that's just for women, and it started at 8 o'clock this morning at Lakeland Linder International Airport. One of the flyers is 93-year-old Marie Caristaro.
Wow.
And she'll be flying with her daughter and granddaughter.
Oh, ooh. I thought she was flying solo dolo, and I was like, that's endangering people.
Marie tells Fox 13 News her advice is to go for whatever you want to do and do what you need to do to make that happen.
And let your daughter drive that plane, dude. Yeah,
wow.
Imagine 93-year-old and I-4 already a nightmare. 93-year-old, thousands of feet up in the sky, and you guys aren't going to be scared?
Daughter and granddaughter.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, the granddaughter could be over 50.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She's 93.
Oh, my God. There you go, Ross.
Could be, but...
Oh, you know the left turn signal is going to be on the whole time.
I'm not trusting any 93-year-old behind a damn plane. At any moment, you could be taking your last breath.
And finally, summer kicked off officially today with the June solstice, officially 5:13 this morning, marking the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. It happens when the North Pole has its maximum tilt toward the sun, producing the longest amount of daylight. The official start of summer is today, June 21st. However, scientists say the solstice itself can happen anytime, really, between the 20th and 22nd of June. Sunset tonight, I believe, is at 8:26.
Isn't this like a big witch day? All the solstices are like
yes, it's
huge
midsummer.
with witches.
It's the longest day of daylight,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
They say the longest day of the year, but it's the most daylight. But as you go further north, I believe, like in Minnesota, it's like 16 hours of daylight. We have 14 hours of daylight here, and it gets up to 16 hours as you get closer to Canada, away from the equator.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My mom, like I told you guys yesterday, just got back from her cruise to Alaska.
Right.
She said at 11:30 at night, it was still daylight, and the sun, and it never really got dark. It was twilight.
Yeah.
And then the sun bright and early 4 a.m. the next morning.
That messes you up.
Oh, can you imagine now? I guess now they're getting into, I think it's in July, they go 24 hours of daylight a day. It never gets dark. And then, of course, in the wintertime, it's 24 hours of darkness.
Was it called circadian rhythm?
Circadian.
Circadia?
Cicada.
Cicada?
Give yourself a buzzer.
I'm tired.
Everyone gets a buzzer for that.
Your bug noise is very sexy. Did you hear his cicada?
I'd like to hear it again. Go ahead,
I
Jack.
can't make it. I just did that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You're doing like the whole cat purring.
That's all I got. But the rhythm of like daytime and nighttime, and
circadian.
I know because I know it's a thing for blind people as well.
Yes, where they have no sense of where they are in the day.
Right,
exactly. It's a big issue.
As a kid, I remember when it's dark all the time, you see higher levels of alcoholism.
Yes, and you also see the SAD, seasonal affective disorder.
And
it's called SAD?
It's called SAD. And you see that in a lot of, especially up north during the winter months when it can be cloudy and or snowy, like for days, weeks, months at a time.
What a fun acronym.
Either way, you all are officially woke. Speaking of acronyms, and Woke News is brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. Yeah, mortgage rates have gone up, but something else that has gone up a lot these last couple of years includes your home values, and that means you likely have more equity than you've ever had before. Tap into your hard-earned equity right now to do some home improvements, maybe pay off higher interest credit card debt, or maybe just put some cash into a rainy day fund. Go to homeloansradio.com, ask Don any mortgage question, get a written quote. So easy by hitting apply now. Again, that's homeloansradio.com or thatmortgageguyDon.com. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more fun on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Orlando City is on the road to face FC Cincinnati this Friday. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. on our sister station, FM 96.9 The Game.
Hey everybody, good Tuesday to you. Fox 35 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. Fox 35 Storm Center. I want to update you Tuesday weather here in Central Florida. Well, we know one thing. It is going to be hot. It's going to be humid. Rather dry today, though. I've taken the rain chance out of the forecast, leaving highs propped up on a pedestal in the low 90s. We'll see the mid-upper 80s along the beaches today. Again, dry area wide. Northeast winds at 10 to 15. A blend of sun and clouds high above your head there in the skies. 73, scattered clouds, warm, dry tonight. The dry conditions continue for your Wednesday. Hot high 93, 97 by Thursday with an afternoon rain chance pretty slim to none at 20%. For Fox 35, I'm Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jamie King. You take care.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples has everything you need for school at prices that won't hold you back. This week, 24 packs of Crayola crayons and 4-ounce Elmer's glue are just 50 cents. In-store only, offer N625, limit 30. Don't send your kids back to school, send them forward at Staples, the working and learning store.
Summertime is a great time for a beautiful new fence from our friends over at Mossy Oak Fence. Custom, one-of-a-kind designs just like the one they built for me. If you can dream it, the team at Mossy Oak Fence can build it. Their skilled craftsmen are innovators using only the very best materials, and Mossy Oak sets the standard when it comes to quality. That quality backed by the best warranty in the biz. The experts at Mossy Oak are fence freaks on quality and your satisfaction. Visit mossyoakfences.com, and as always, let the Mossy family protect your family today.
There's nothing sweeter than the sound of a step-back 3 ripping through the net. At Kia, we've mastered a move of our own, and it's called the Telluride. Its available 3.8-liter V6 engine didn't just magically appear. We built it from the ground up. So the next time you see someone splash a 30-foot fadeaway, remember how hard it is to make it look so easy. And the next time you're behind the wheel of the Kia Telluride, be inspired by the way it glides so effortlessly. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires.
Want to hear something that's going to make you feel better? Seeing your own primary care doctor, now just around the corner. At Village Medical, at Walgreens. Our providers and care teams take care of you with same-day appointments, extended hours, and virtual visits too. You get the comprehensive care you need, when and where you want it. Experience exceptional care at Village Medical. Book your primary care appointment at villagemedical.com/getcare. That's villagemedical.com/getcare.
Betrayal is a new podcast that will make you wonder, how well do you know your partner? Jennifer was married for 7 years, until one day she realized everything she believed about her husband, Spencer, was a lie.
Police arrested Cal High School teacher Spencer Heron.
On Betrayal, Jennifer will explore her husband's crimes, uncover the lies, and try to reclaim her life. Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention, future cannapreneurs! Are you interested in learning how to become a successful business operation within the booming CBD industry? Then get ready. Leafy Learning is holding a free training class in the Orlando area. At their workshop, you'll learn about funding, manufacturing, distributing, and dispensing. You'll also get educated on all the opportunities available and meet the right connections to get started now. If you have the desire, Leafy Learning is ready to teach you their formula for starting and running a successful CBD business that will allow you to tap into today's modern green rush. So if you're interested in becoming a cannapreneur, text JUICE to 20123 now to get your tickets to Leafy Learning's free training class. Text JUICE to 20123. Seating is limited and a reserved seat is required. Text JUICE to 20123. That's JUICE to 20123 and get registered today. This is educational only. Brought to you by Business Development Network.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with expertise and tools with Windows 11 to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. To do more with a Latitude laptop, Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
Save time and money with the aluminum fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need to easily install it yourself with 0 down and 0% financing. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more information and store locations. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Some roads take us to where we want to go. Other roads lead to Mo. In a world full of dangerous roads, there's only one thing you need to know. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney.
How else are you going to know what we're up to off the air? Find us and like us. Real Radio 104.1 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Where I find, I know it's hard sometimes,
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday. It certainly is sunny out on this hot and summer lake today. First official day of summer. Jim is homesick. Unfortunately, he has tested positive for COVID. That's okay. You've got Deb. You've got Jack.
Yep.
You got Ross.
Oh, yeah.
And people pointing out, yeah, he does have a home studio, but he's actually feeling it today. He
is.
expects to be back tomorrow, but should have got the boost.
You're boosted, right, Jack?
Oh, double boosted.
You're double boosted. I'm only single boosted. I'm triple vaxxed.
I'm enjoying these shots so much, I'm thinking about getting the shingles vaccine.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to do that one.
Have you done that?
I know.
Okay, why are you telling me I definitely want to
Because
do that if you haven't?
I had a minor case of it, and even a minor case of it was like, whoa, this is for reals.
Well, it is for reals, but they need to change the name of it. How am I going to take something serious when it's called shingles? It just sounds like it sounds like a quiet Pringle. Like
shingles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, what was it? David Letterman nearly went blind, I believe.
It depends on where it hits you. I know my mom had it. And that was not fun, but yeah, it's pain. It could be painful.
Very painful is what I've heard.
Anyone who's had chickenpox as a kid is susceptible because the virus is in your body.
It's already there, and you don't know what set of nerve endings that virus is going to activate on, which is why, like, again, in the case of David Letterman, when he had shingles, the flare-up happened on his face near his eyes. Most people, it's around your trunk. It's around like your waist, into your back. That's normally where it will show up. For me, it was on a wrist. It was on my arm.
Yeah, it's got to end with an eosis. I think for people to care.
Shingiosis.
Shingelosis?
I don't know. Just fortuitousness.
Chickenpoxosis.
Yeah.
So now, because you had shingles, does that mean what's your level of immunity? Or you have no idea?
I have no idea. And because that little bout wasn't very fun, I've decided I really shouldn't try and take the risk. I've just been so busy getting my COVID shots.
Well, it's funny because when I went to get my last booster, is at the pharmacy at Walgreens, he's like, "Hey, you want the shingle shot too?" And I'm like, "Oh, wait, is it covered?" And he's like, he looked up our insurance, and he's like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh, great!" But I waited because I knew what the side effects of the COVID shot was. I didn't want to compound it.
I did that with the flu shot,
and I'm like, I'll come back when I know I have off the next day, just in case I don't feel great.
Right.
I want to be able to not have to do anything. And then I just ended up not going back yet. So it's been a few weeks.
Why did we give this virus a pet's name?
We didn't.
Yeah,
someone else did.
Yeah, we as a species, Jack. I'm not blaming you for the naming of shingles.
I wonder why it got that name, though. That is interesting.
Also, I guess it's a type of herpes.
It is.
Sick.
It's part of that herpes simplex virus, just like your cold sore. A cold sore is another. That's herpes simplex 2.
Look at that.
Is that what it is,
Electric
Jack?
boogaloo.
Yeah.
And you know how they say the majority of people get that virus into their bodies, Ross?
Doorknobs.
Twerking.
Nope. Kissing children. When you kiss a baby, right? When you kiss a baby.
Dirty, rotten kids.
No, dirty, rotten adults kissing children.
Yeah.
Like a family.
The adults are giving it to kids.
That's how a lot of,
Oh, don't let people kiss your babies.
Don't let people touch your babies.
Yeah, no, I think isn't that like rule 101 of having a kid?
For the most part.
Oh, that's going to upset my wife.
Right.
She likes smelling baby head.
Does she?
Did you know that's a thing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Baby head smells like Johnson & Johnson shampoo and a little bit of baby powder.
I think that must be it. It must be the Johnson & Johnson products because,
It's like puppy belly.
Every time she sees a baby, and it does the weirdest thing. She's like, "Oh," it's like, "All right, we'll get another cat." You're not getting a kid.
I was going to say you didn't offer another baby.
No. How do you think? That's how we have 2 cats and a dog.
You're going to have to come up with something else for the next baby head that comes down the block.
Running out of room.
It's like that with puppies, though. You always notice that when people grab puppies, they're like, puppy smell. Puppies just have that smell to them.
I got a specific part of a dog that I like to sniff. I should answer that before the silence is deafening.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm terrified.
And it's pretty, I don't know. It's one of the more dirtier things about me.
You're not helping the cause.
All right, Ross.
Paws.
Really?
I love the smell of a dog's paw.
Why?
I just like the smell of it. I don't know. It's an opinion-based thing.
Do you ever kiss your dog's paws?
I do not do that.
No?
No. But I have been known to sniff a dog's paw and get in there.
You know,
too.
it's filthy.
Oh,
Ross.
It's filthy.
Look where they're walking.
Well,
Jack,
I'm not putting, I'm not just putting a paw in my mouth, Jack.
Well, you said sniffing and getting in there.
Yeah.
You're not too far away from your mouth.
You know what I want to remind you about, Jack?
What's that?
You had to handle his snot-covered swab earlier when giving him a COVID test. You got a lot of puppy paw on that thing.
I held the right end.
Yeah, I didn't get positive or negative. I got could be a dog.
You're right, exactly.
He got K9.
I got
K919.
K919.
I love the smell of a puppy paw. I don't think I'm the only one.
You're definitely probably not the only one.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't think it is.
Oh, jeez.
It's definitely no baby head, Jack.
Honestly, that's the only reason why I'm here today. I'm trying to find others like me.
Is that the Twitter poll? What would you rather smell, puppy paws or baby heads?
Well, that's kind of, yeah.
We'll think of a new
We'll think
one.
of something else. But listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to have another keyword for you at 4 o'clock. And we're also going to do What'd You Do That's New. We'll do that next, right here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
We're looking at stop-and-go traffic now eastbound on I-4 between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. It's also busy between U.S. Highway 27 coming out of Polk County and 429. We're solid westbound between World Drive and Osceola Polk Line Road, and delays between Sand Lake Road and State Road 535. The beach line up to speed. See traffic problems? Call the traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Jeff Martin Auctioneers. Jeff Martin Auctioneers is hosting a public auction in Kissimmee, Florida, June 22nd, featuring construction and farm equipment, trucks, trailers, and more. Bid your way live, on-site, or online. JeffMartinAuctioneers.com. Experience the difference. License 4483.
FAS Windows and Doors. That is the company that replaced the windows in my home, and a door as well. But it's those windows that made such a drastic change in my home, improved the home security, the energy efficiency, the curb appeal, easy to operate, easy to clean. I remember the old single pane aluminum frame windows I had so many years ago. Man, I am so happy the day that FAS came to my house to replace those windows. Estimates are always free. You can see 38 unique windows on display, ready for you to operate in their Winter Park showroom on Fairbanks, right off of I-4. They have a lifetime warranty as well, so that puts gives you a little peace of mind. They have rebates of $55 per window, $95 per door. Act now on that. Get those savings. No money down, no interest, no payments for 12 months. It's a great time to improve your home with FAS Windows and Doors. You find them online at faswd.com.
Offers, the hottest certified pre-owned vehicles. It's the Certified Summer Sales Event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Trade in your old car for $5,000 over book value so you can get certified. Start now at SutherlandBuysCars.com. Then rush to Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Are you tired of paying high interest rates on your student loans, car loans, or credit cards? Sage Mortgage and their quick cash refi can help. Home values have gone through the roof, so why not use some of that money to consolidate all of your debt into one payment at a lower interest rate? Not only can Sage Mortgage's quick cash refi get you a quote in 15 seconds, but they can get your debt consolidated in nearly half the time of the big banks, saving you money quicker, all while providing top-notch customer service, which you can see from their 4.8 stars out of 5 on Bankrate.com. Visit them online and see your guaranteed low quick cash refi rate in only 15 seconds at sagemortgage.com or call in at 855-836-0352. That's 855-836-0352. With Sage Mortgage on your side, you may be richer than you think. Forward Mortgage Lending Incorporated, DBA Sage Mortgage, NMLS ID number 1374724. Not available in all states. Equal housing opportunity. This is not a commitment to lend. Not all loans apply. Terms and conditions apply. Call us at 855-836-0352.
Man, I am so absolutely happy that I have Mills Air on my side. Just last week, had to call these guys up because my bedroom felt a little clammy and came right out, found the bad problem, fixed it immediately. 30 years of experience in keeping you cool. Their techs are awesome. They know the problems. They find them immediately, and it doesn't even matter what kind of AC you have. But if you do need a new one, they're Carrier Factory authorized dealers. That can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and certainly turn to the experts over at Mills Air. Family owned and operated, ready to help you right now. Schedule your appointment. 407-277-1159. You can make it online at millsair.com.
If you want to sell your ride, I'd do it now. All you got to do is go to GiveMeTheVin.com, put in your license plate number, put in the miles, attach a couple of pictures, and we'll get her bought.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
It's official. Tijuana Flats now has carnitas. Try our new Queso Blanco Carnitas Chimichanga, Spicy Habanero Carnitas Burrito, and Chipotle Barbecue Pork Tacos. Order now at TijuanaFlats.com.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Divorce? Call Trinley and Kramer, TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now number 1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BANK. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch. At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
So did you get that keyword? Yeah, new one for 4 o'clock. Keyword is bank. B-A-N-K. Enter that at realradio.fm for your chance to win $1,000. We'll have another keyword for you at 5 o'clock. Then the Monsters will pick up the keyword contest again tomorrow morning. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. The Jim part is at home with the COVID. In his place, you got Deb, Jack, and Ross. Speaking of Ross is getting a lot of love on the texting service about smelling dog feet.
Yeah, pause. If you say dog feet, it sounds like it's weird.
That makes it weird.
Yeah.
Calling it dog feet instead of paws.
Yes.
That makes it weird.
That makes it sound like, because sometimes humans have a foot thing, and now it just sounds like, well, I guess my dog will do, you know?
Well, I think we have the show title, Ross Likes Frito Paws.
Yo, they
a lot
smell
of votes for Fritos.
Puppy paws smell pretty good. I'm not afraid to say it.
Well, you had, like I said, you got a lot of love on the texting service. You can feel free to do the same. Reach out to us at 77031. But right now, let's do What'd You Do That's New.
What'd you do that's new? What'd you do that's new? Hey! If we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Cause the Law.
Yes, What'd You Do That's New, brought to you by Clausman Law. We'll tell you how to get in touch with Glenn at the end. But if you're just joining us for the first time, every Wednesday, every member of the show will recommend something to read, watch, listen to, kind of a peek into who we are, our personalities, the things that we like, things that we think might interest you. This choice was Jim's.
Yes.
From 2 weeks ago.
I know. I watched it a week and a half ago, so I'm trying to remember it now.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, damn. I forgot. You don't like this.
Well, it wasn't that. It was okay.
I thought this was right up your alley. This is the true crime kind of thing that you dig.
It is true crime, but it wasn't crimey enough. Now, for those who don't...
someone died, Deb.
Yeah,
no?
I know.
Not crimey?
But for those who don't know, for nearly 2 decades, an anonymous letter writer terrorized the town of Circleville, Ohio, by sending threatening letters. It was really creepy. What'd you think, Jack?
So it's called the Circleville Letters, and this happened. It started in the late 70s, and CBS News did a report like last year about it. So it was interesting. What was it, about 30 minutes long?
Actually, it's
a little
closer
longer,
to 45.
40 minutes or so. I found it interesting. But you feel for these people, and I think at the end we kind of had an idea. Are you confident with who they believe is the culprit?
You know, I wasn't, because I couldn't see how that man could have done sending those letters while he was in prison, because again, mail is opened before it leaves. It's opened when it's received. So I don't know how he could have continued that from behind prison doors.
Yeah, so for this letter writing campaign went on for a long time, many years, right?
2 decades. And for those who do not know, you can go to JimColbertLive.com. Every week, Jack puts up the updated master list for What'd You Do That's New, so you can follow along. He puts in all the links. This is a CBS News product.
Yeah.
So if you hit that link on the website, it will take you right to the story. Erin Moriarty of CBS News is the one who reported on this, because she grew up, I believe it was Columbus, Ohio, like about 30 minutes away in the 70s. You know, the thing that really made me think about is how different the world was back in the 70s when a threatening letter in your mailbox created that much fear. I don't know if in 2022 we would all react the same way.
No, it's just some threatening DM.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know with all the chatter we hear, with all the social media and stuff, if a letter like that would have the same impact. But at the end of the show, though, with the document examiners, I mean, these are trained people. And when they showed the samples, you kind of have to go, yeah, that's a weird way of writing.
Yeah, and there was one, and I just really loved her confidence.
Same here.
Yeah.
I am not wrong.
Yeah, she's like, no, I can tell you, that's definitely the same person.
Yeah. And it was a really weird way of like writing a 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
And when she pointed it out, it kind of made you go, well, I don't know how he was able to do it.
Yeah.
You know, but they know their stuff.
So because he would have had to have had an accomplice, you would think.
Exactly.
Because he would be unable to mail them from prison.
Right.
So he would have had to have written many out and then had them mailed while he was serving time over years.
And then what was interesting is that the day he gets out, the letters stopped.
Yeah.
And the other thing I didn't think was investigated well enough is for the man who was jailed for being the Circleville writer, there was it was alluded at the time that his ex-wife really had it out for him.
Yes.
And because the Circleville writer had been around for 2 decades and they finally thought they got the guy, I really feel like his ex-wife wasn't looked into enough in terms of being a copycat Circleville writer. But you cannot tell me how his gun ended up in that booby trap.
Well,
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
It could have been stolen by his son.
Yeah, and I know if you hadn't seen it, it's hard to follow, but I mean, it's worth a watch. It was interesting, and I think the son who definitely played a role. In this as well. But you know, the original person receiving the letters, the wife of the accused brother.
Right.
I mean, that was.
It was tragic all the way around.
It was tragic for them, but also you wonder if the instigation was that a brother discovered that
his wife,
his brother's wife was cheating on him,
right,
and thought he'd teach her a lesson, and that's kind of how this began.
And that's kind of where I think it had started as well.
Yeah.
Ross, real quick, what did you think about it?
I mean, I thought it was a very Jim thing to suggest.
What do you mean by that?
It's just a crime, mystery, a gun in a box. Do I think it was interesting? Yeah, I'm sure a little bit. It was okay.
I can't believe I like something more than the two of you. That was interesting. I'm surprised.
That is.
I was entertained. It definitely kind of made me want to send people that I know letters.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like the kind where you get the letters out of magazines?
Yeah,
or?
exactly. Where you threaten and try to make sure that there's no DNA on them?
Yeah, I just kind of forgot how much fun letters are. And then I watched this, and I was like, that would be pretty cool just to send, like, Jack a piece of mail that just says, hey.
God, can you imagine how surprised you would be if you got a handwritten letter in the mail from anyone about anything?
Yeah.
How rare that is. Can you remember the last time, not a card?
Oh, well, cards I do. Letters, yeah. I don't know.
But, I mean, or received one. When was the last time that you can remember sending and or receiving a written letter? How long has it been?
It's here at work, and it usually comes from a jail. All true statements.
Seriously?
Yeah.
When was your
We get jail mail.
Do we get jail mail?
We do.
We get jail mail.
News Junkie's been getting it. The Phillips File used to get it a lot. News Junkie gets it now on occasion.
No love for the Jim Colbert Show from 33rd Street?
You got it. Well, you got to solicit it, Deb.
Well, come on, guys.
Come on, fellas.
What's going on?
Yeah, we just did, so.
Well,
yeah,
I want some jail mail. That was Jack Bradshaw.
DEBORAHROBERTS.
You look like you smell good. Big Tony. Yeah, no, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but it didn't make you want to write letters. Also, his handwriting was like real third grader.
It was just very weird.
It reminded me of like a kid who holds a pencil like a fist.
With a fist?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what did you think about the document examiners? Did you feel like Jack said? Do you feel like they caught the right guy?
Yeah, I think they caught the right guy. It's just that it's very salacious to think and to continue with doubt.
Right.
And I think that's what fuels. I mean, even that piece of visual media that we saw.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the doubt. That doesn't, the story doesn't keep happening if you go, yep, no, we found the guy.
Right, exactly.
You need to have some doubt for more and more content to get squeezed out of it.
Well,
and I think maybe that was probably my least favorite. That was the number one reason why I was like, yeah, this is okay. They found the guy, but what if they didn't?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I think we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back.
Well, we got time.
We do? Okay, because I did have something to pick, but then I kind of feel like a little punishing. I don't know, a little punishy to Jimmy since he wasn't here today.
Or wait, do you want to change your mind? Do you want time to decide what you're going to do?
Yeah, because I'd like to take your guys' vote as well to see if we should go.
We all get the vote?
I think so.
Well, Ross and I are only going to vote what we want, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think
And what is going to be punishing to Jim and not punishing to us?
That's a really great point.
Sweetheart, there's so many choices, but there's one on top. And we're going to talk about that next and take your feedback as well. So don't forget, go to the free iHeartRadio app. Send us a talk back about this. If you think we should punish Jim for What'd You Do That's New next Tuesday since he's missed 2 Tuesdays in a row, or whether or not we should go with my original choice. You can also give us a call at 407-916-1041 or text us at 77031. That 4 o'clock keyword is bank. Enter that now, realradio.fm. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with your vote on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
What you do that's new, brought to you by Glenn Klossman, KLSUSMANLAW.com.
Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klossman, KlossmanLaw.com.
From the Klossman Law Traffic Center, car crash, contact Klossman Law at KlossmanLaw.com.
Heavy traffic continues westbound on I-4 between 417 and Osceola Polk Line Road. It's slow too between Sand Lake Road and State Road 535. We're still a very slow ride eastbound too between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535, as well as between US Highway 27 and 429. The Turnpike is moving up to speed. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Second half of the year looking busier than the first? Hire with Indeed. Their powerful platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates in one place. Sponsor a job and immediately get a short list of quality candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by RC Hill Mitsubishi, Highway 1792 in DeLand.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. iHeartRadio, let's go!
A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
We could all use some good news right now, and Regions has some for you. If homeownership is your dream, Regions First Home Assist can help make it happen. Regions Bank is offering up to $5,000 in mortgage down payment assistance. That's up to $5,000 in mortgage down payment assistance for qualifying borrowers. Apply online in minutes or learn more at regions.com/firsthomeassist. Regions Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Income or geographic limits may apply.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who just thought about checking your phone? How about don't? The car is no place for multitasking, trust me. That text can wait. Those notifications can go unchecked. Did you know that you can be stopped and ticketed in Florida for texting and driving? So put that phone down and focus on driving. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
When the daily grind feels like it's coming to a halt, that's when I hit up the drive-thru at McDonald's for an ice-cold drink. Order up a frozen drink like frozen Coke, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or new frozen Sprite Lemonade. Get any size for just $1.79. Or try any size McCafe Frappe or smoothie for just $2.99. When you're in need of some big drink energy, remember, it's more than a drink, it's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, and Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
When you owe the IRS or state sales tax and can't pay, call J. David Tax Law for effective tax help. J. David Tax Law can stop IRS or state collection actions and protect you from financial ruin. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 407-603-3962. That's 407-603-3962 or at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
My
My husband keeps asking to get an old van we could renovate and live in.
#VanLife.
But I'm perfectly happy with my Pacifica. It has available screens mounted in seat backs for the kiddos.
I want to build storage compartments everywhere.
Right. It's called Stow and Go seating. Available in the Pacifica, you can fold the seats into the floor or just have perfectly designed hidden storage compartments.
Hey, I'm a van life dreamer.
And I live in the real world. The Chrysler Pacifica. It's the van life for real life.
Second row Stow and Go, not available in Pinnacle or hybrid models.
If your vehicle squeals or grinds when you slow down or just isn't stopping like it used to, you may need new brake rotors and pads. Now through June 28th at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get 15% off a set of Brake Best Select or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors. Restore safe braking and save money now at O'Reilly Auto Parts or order online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
One tap on the talkback mic inside the free iHeartRadio app could get you tickets to our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas this September. First, download the free iHeartRadio app. Second, open the iHeartRadio Music Festival station playing the artists from this year's iconic lineup. Third, tap the talkback mic and send us a message for who you're excited to see take the stage this year.
Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo.
You'll be entered to win tickets for both nights of our world-famous iHeartRadio Music Festival.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert, that we haven't done a bloody thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but the kettle's on the boil, and we're so easy cold away.
That's right. Don't make eye contact with me.
I'll make eye contact with you all the way. This is Larry being weird.
I know, but not over the peppers.
Oh.
All right, Larry,
Well,
thank
he
you.
didn't step on the lyrics.
Yeah. What up, Larry? Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. The Jim part is at home dealing with the Rona. Yeah, he be COVID positive. Bummer. But that's okay. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. And listen, I wanted to mention a lot of love for letter writing on our texting service as well at 77031. In fact, someone reminded me that if you have a kid in boot camp, the only way you're going to hear from them is through actual handwritten letters. We did put it up on the Twitter poll. You can find that at the Jim Colbert Show. Jack just posted that up there about if you have or have not received or written a personal letter. Jack, what was your Twitter verbiage?
Let's see. On Twitter, it's at Jim Colbert Show. You can find it there, and you can vote as we invite you to do so in our daily polls. How long has it been since you sent or received a personal letter? And it's either less than a month, 1 to 6 months, 7 to 12 months, or over a year. And early voting is over a year.
Over a year. Yeah, that's a rarity, isn't it? Well,
I think we might have some guests
we
stopping
do
by.
have some guests stopping by. Well,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yo, the squad, all of them?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, let me get my iPad out. Wow. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, gotta turn on your mic, Sean.
God.
Oh, my gosh.
I haven't done this in so long.
I know, man. When
You
are
have
you
to hit
coming back to
buttons.
the building?
Oh,
Never, ever?
I haven't been in this building in 2 years.
At least. I mean, how long? Sabrina, hi.
Hey, it's great to see you.
You too.
And it's nice to be in the big seat here.
Yeah.
What happened with Jim?
He's got the Rona.
Oh, no. Do we know where he
That's so
got it
weird.
from?
Didn't we have it?
Yeah, and
It's not my fault.
You know, the part that kills me is that we found out today that every single one of y'all last week had it, and yet you guys were able to show up and do your show every day.
That's because Jimmy's a pussy.
Okay, Jack had established that earlier. But speaking of that, he was supposed to be here. This is every Tuesday we do this thing at 4 o'clock called What'd You Do That's New?
Correct. I've participated.
That's right.
Yes.
All of you guys have. Yours was that really cool Wendy's training video from the 80s.
You have a great memory, yes.
Well, that's how scarring it was.
Like an Adderall-ish type of memory.
It's not.
I do remember I gave you guys
animal friends,
interspecies relationships, and it was torn apart. It was, I believe, one of the first ones. What you do that's new, and I remember hearing it. I'm like, I'm gonna get the review. I listened close to the radio, and almost everyone was like, "That was terrible. I don't know what we were watching."
I loved it.
And I believe Sean's was about the Nickelodeon hotel.
Well, I participated in this?
Defunct land.
Sean!
I'm the opposite of Deb here. I don't remember anything that happens.
really?
Years go by that I forget.
We just did that meeting, and they kept telling Sean to list all of his clients, and he kept going, oh, and I'm like, Sean, they're only in here for 7 minutes. Here they are.
I know. I forget. I have the worst memory. I don't know if it's COVID brain. I don't know what's going on, but that's impressive, Deb.
It's not COVID brain, because if it is, you're just going to blame me.
What are these peanut M&Ms for? Doesn't somebody
That's
have
for
an
you.
addiction?
Those are for guests.
No, those are gym treats.
Yeah,
oh,
those
great. Covered in COVID.
Yeah.
That's how we, if you pick it up and give it a shake, go ahead, pick it up. That's how he knows the show's about to start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you wake him up?
That's how we wake
For his
him up.
little granddad
But
naps?
be careful. It also brings Larry come running in from the news.
I've heard that.
Yeah, you gotta
Doesn't
be
take a
careful with
lot.
him.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to?
Just doing the show.
Entertaining the masses?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep you guys on camera.
Well, what's interesting
While I keep
is
myself off camera.
Well, I've seen Sabrina and C-Lane in this building. I think, C-Lane, you were here a few hours earlier today.
I was.
But,
A
Sean, this
failure.
might be the first time since the pandemic that you've been in this building.
Yeah, the building is completely different.
Isn't
So
it scary, like that scene in Shining when the elevator doors open and all
Right.
the blood rushes out?
yeah, C-Lane
Until
had
the
to.
receptionist is smiling. It's like, come on.
C-Lane had to
It
bring us
doesn't look
around like
like-
little kids
Yeah,
to
well-
explore the studio.
Just like C-Lane explaining to Sean what clients he has, he also had a little leash on him.
Look, I'm not good at these things. I know my limitations.
Do you want a COVID treat? We can give you one of those.
Even if we had COVID, we would still be on the show, unlike Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Is he actually sick or is he faking it? What's going on with him?
He says he's really not feeling well today. It kind of hit him hard, but he plans on being on tomorrow's show because he has a multi-million-dollar home studio.
Of course.
Yeah.
And of course, the internet that he brought to that little town that he lives in.
He
now.
did.
Yeah. He's the sole provider of internet
Is that
for
still
Geneva.
technically Florida where he lives? Is that still in our state?
Yeah, I'm not
Well-
sure. It's I'd say unincorporated at best.
I do think you hear a lot of, you got a pretty mouth.
Uh-huh.
So, speaking of Jim, so should we punish him for next week's What'd You Do That's New?
Absolutely.
I mean, how are you going to punish him?
Animated movie, baby.
Oh, he doesn't like animated movies?
I think we should hit him with some Coco.
It's a great movie.
I mean, you'll
He's
cry.
never seen it, and he refuses to cry.
Sean loves animated films, so
Of course I
Sean
do.
Sean
Yeah.
likes animation more than I do. There's sometimes I draw the line on animated movies. Not as bad as Jimmy, probably, but
Ooh, I got your movie, Emoji Movie.
oh gosh,
Ooh,
that
It's
is
one
a
of the
punishment.
worst ones.
Yeah, but don't you have to watch it too if you
Yeah,
suggest you don't want to do
exactly.
that?
No.
Thank you, Sean.
No.
You don't want to take part in that, please. I remember when that pile of crap came out.
Cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
We've done that before on this show.
You don't deserve that.
No, I've never seen Coco, and whatever. I get
You've
some
never.
tissues.
I
No.
thought you've seen
No,
Coco.
no.
I
I've seen
sobbed.
Soul.
Which
See-
one?
Soul.
Have
you seen
guys
that?
seen Soul?
Yeah, it's also good.
That's good.
Yeah, they get right
See,
to
Sean
it.
knows.
Somebody dies in like the first 5 minutes of that movie.
Okay, dude.
They get right to it. They don't wait around for anything. Does Jimmy really say on air that he doesn't cry?
Yeah.
Okay, one of you got to be wrong. I mean,
You want to try that again?
Yeah. I think he's very outspoken about him not crying, and he's a big fan of giving me heat for the amount of times that I cry.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's wrong and right. He's right because Jimmy does give him heat for the amount of times he cries, but Jimmy also is a weeper.
Right.
He is. He's
Yeah,
a
of
big
course.
weeper.
I could see him doing that, and the older that these white men get, the more
I tell you,
cry.
The Publix commercials.
Why is it got to be white man thing? Why does that have to come into play?
Because Jim
why does that
is
come into the equation?
Because Jimmy is white and you're white.
I'm sure all men cry. I'm sure all kinds of guys out there.
All men should cry. All men should cry.
And
You're
Sabrina,
human first.
And Sabrina's defense, Jim's like 4 or 5 white guys.
Probably, yeah.
You know?
I hope he's okay though. I'm worried about him.
If you are a person of color and you cry, we want to open up the talkbacks for you right now.
It's going to start rolling in.
What's a talkback?
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the talkbacks.
Let's go.
It's like the News Junkie app, but improved.
Improved.
You shut your mouth,
I
Jack.
heard those things. They sound like dog ass. They're terrible.
If people roll up their window, it's fine. And it costs us about $40,000 less.
I love that.
You have no idea how deep I'm buried in that. Oh man. Websites, apps. I'm poor. Can I get some money on the way out of here?
Well, we have none here for you, but your studio looks great. I mean, it's great seeing you, but what you guys have done, and props to the News Junkie, because by the way, if you're new, they're on from 11 to 3, and you can actually see them on their YouTube channel and every. You guys do Twitch as well?
Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah, it's Twitch Tuesday
Yeah,
here.
it's Twitch Tuesday, by the way. We just like saying that so they feel acknowledged.
And then I'm going to be on OnlyFans pretty soon. I just need to figure out. Yeah, nothing sex style, but just
feet.
Just maybe I'll
Flatulence?
step on a cake or something. I'm not gonna fart. I fart only in the mornings, so I'd rather not do it after the show.
Wow, you have that kind of control.
Impressive. Just talk to my bowels about it. I don't know what to tell you.
That's awesome. You guys don't have. I noticed you're just looking down.
Speaking of which, no, it's just got real awkward. It's real fast.
Almost 9 years with you guys, and it's like I still make you feel cringe and awkward, which I feel like says something. I'm doing my job.
I guess. Speaking of cringe and awkward, Sean, this studio that we were just talking about, great job. You built out your garage. Mills Air keeps it at a nice, crisp temperature for you, but you have a bathroom, and you have guests every single day.
I know,
and they have to use your bathroom.
No, they're really good about it though. Surprisingly, I mean,
C-Lane go to 7-Eleven.
No, if he's got a real problem, he'll go upstairs. He'll clear out another. Yeah, it's better than being downstairs.
I got it because it doesn't affect the remainder of the show.
Hot air rises, Jack.
Yeah, hasn't been a big problem for us.
I mean, I've smelled some
Yeah.
stuff there. But
Well, I basically
healthy.
there was a conspiracy theory for a while that I didn't actually have legs because I just stay behind the studio desk the
never
whole
get up,
time.
yeah.
So I don't interact with that very much. It doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, Sean doesn't pee.
I do, just right after the show, a lot at once.
I do at least once an hour, if not more. It's the hydrating thing, man.
Well, yeah. Oh, and I see that Tumblr. I was watching you guys yesterday. You were talking about the your
40 ounces, $1 an ounce.
Your water intake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how much better you feel.
It's hilarious to me because he does so many terrible things to his body, and he thinks that this water thing is going to fight all that back.
It's not the soul thing, but you have to. It's like a ledger, right? You just have to put something on the good side of the ledger every once in a while.
You take a shot, you take a sip of water.
Isn't that the rule?
Because it was C-Lane's pickle liver was an extra character on the station for the longest time until but I know
C-Lane's pickle liver?
His pickled liver.
Jack got a good laugh when he told somebody that I pickled my liver, and so he never stopped saying it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the thing.
And then C-Lane made the mistake of telling me that he doesn't like his parents who listen to know about that, so that now I just say it more.
They know.
But really,
so.
Sean's drinking has put everyone else to shame.
Oh, look, the thing that Sabrina and I have learned about C-Lane being at the studio at my place is that C-Lane likes hand meat.
Yes,
and
he does.
this is very strange to us, and he's fine with it. He'll get a handful of meat, and he'll set it right down on the counter,
He just
do
loves it,
things,
yeah.
pick the hand meat up raw, just raw. Like,
With
well, I mean,
no
it's not like
napkin.
ground
Deli
beef.
meat.
It's like deli meat.
Yeah, but just right on the table?
Yes, no plate, no napkin, right on the table
Just a
surface.
pile of
I
deli
did
meat.
that one time.
And I can't stop thinking about it.
I would never do that.
Why would you ever put your meat unprotected onto the counter like that and then put it in your mouth?
You haven't lived, Deborah.
It's how you build up immunity.
You ever see a desk get acne?
He got COVID like 2 weeks after he did that, so the immunity part's not working.
And then, of course, we had a little bit of the desk meat afterwards, and then we got COVID.
Real Mobile texts in 77031 says this is the longest new Junkie has been on the air without a drink.
Half true.
Very true.
Someone else says tell C-Lane to get the podcast up.
It's up.
Oh.
Hey, we can talk about
Yeah, suck a fart.
People get mad about that, man.
I like the effort that C-Lane was actually going to broadcast from the Maitland compound today on the News Junkie.
So close.
Yeah, I was close enough, and then I forgot my laptop cord and realized I have just enough time to get to Sean's.
To get one way, yeah.
Because
Couldn't do the round trip.
that damn I-4 Express is just brilliant. They just did a great job, and there were no cops around. So
You hear that, I-4 Express makers?
I might have hit 85 at some point.
You really did it.
No, not C-Lane.
Well, this was lovely.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Yeah,
It's been
thanks
so
for
long.
coming in.
Yeah,
It's mutual.
I'm glad you could pick up all your returned mail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
Not it.
You have do you have a new a merch sale coming soon? What's next for the News Junkie?
We've got some
with your T-shirts and magnets.
merch coming up in the next couple of weeks, I
Yeah.
think. There's another shirt and magnet that the designer's working on. But do we have stuff that's piling up here?
Yes.
Well, kind of.
It's either somebody who screwed up their address. Some of these listeners are so dumb. They don't remember their own addresses.
how
Oh
dare
my
you.
God, you guys are so hurt by
We
this whole
got a
thing.
wedding
Some of these people
invitation.
are dumb, and you know they're dumb. You're just not willing to say it to them.
But we love them the same way as the
Yeah,
smart
we
ones.
love the dumb people.
We do have some merch here. Actually, it's not for sale. This is an exclusive item.
Oh, she's trying
I'll
to make
bring
this
it
a
to you
thing now.
guys. It is a thing. Have you been to downtown Orlando? They're everywhere. It's my prom photo, but I photoshopped flames in the back.
Let me see.
There's stickers. They'll get you into any club in DeLand, Florida.
Wow.
Check that out.
For free.
That's
Yeah.
your prom photo?
Yeah.
That's
and
so cute.
The photographer had me place my hand over one of my ovaries. I'm not completely sure why, but
It's quite the pose.
the position is
It's
great.
the teapot pose that they say it's now so outre.
I was going to hand it out to the salespeople, and then I
Wow.
realized this is not a good way to introduce myself. So.
This
Actually,
is the best way.
That would have been great. On the back, you list all the categories you'd like to endorse.
Yeah, like my ovary
Yeah.
and flames.
This photo says bad bitch o'clock.
Thank you very much for saying that. So I have one for each of you guys and for your
Oh.
wives.
Lovely. See,
What-
she
did you
brought
guys
trading
get-
cards.
Did you guys get your picture already?
No,
Yes,
no.
you did. I gave it for your birthday.
I've seen
Oh,
mine.
yeah, actually, I did get one. I did get one.
I've got a
right
few
in the
of them.
trash.
Right in the trash.
Just
I know.
directly
Is it because it was sticky?
pipeline to the trash room.
It was the first time he stood up during the show in months, just to specifically go throw that
In the
thing
middle
away.
of the segment. I didn't even let him
See,
finish.
he's got legs.
Full erection. Well, that's a weird segue. Is a commercial break?
Just about.
We got 2 minutes. What else do you want to talk about?
I think we covered a lot. Farts, stickers.
What are you watching on TV? Have you seen Serenity? Not Severance.
Yes, I watched
Yes.
that during
Severance?
the COVID times.
I love Severance. What
What
else you
about
watching?
Stranger Things? Anyone dipping into that one? I had to
Blew
go
through
home.
that?
I had to go home last night and completely wormholed on Kate Bush running up that hill. The video
It's
just
crazy
gets-
how successful that's been
it's
in the
number-
wake of this.
Number one single again in the UK.
And do you know when that song, if it first came out or when it first came out, was it a hit then at all? Or
Yeah, alternative music.
Yeah.
But in the 80s, alternative, it was getting some play, but, videos and stuff, but nothing radio-wise, alternative really didn't blow up till the 90s.
There's not too many TV shows or movies who have been able to jumpstart an old song. Like Bohemian Rhapsody is a perfect example because
Mike Myers and
Wayne's World did it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
And then that was the second time it got popular. Then the movie came out and it was popular again. But I mean, to be able to just take some diamond in the rough, I don't even know if it's a diamond. I haven't listened to the song.
are we playing it?
It's the same.
Yes, we are.
Real
Yeah,
Music
Real Music
Weekends.
Weekends. Absolutely.
You've
Because
never heard it?
Run
No.
up that hill.
I've heard it when people talk about it, but
Love that song. From 85.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
and she's probably making a boatload of money off of it
Well,
now.
and it's hopeful for you guys as well. Who 30 years from now, when you guys are all dead, your
I'm long
estate,
gone.
when someone will rediscover your show, and there's a chance that I guess iHeart would make that. So never mind.
Well, yeah, Sealand songs about me probably aren't going to make it on Netflix. Was it Frosty the Blowman was one of them?
Oh, Wasson the Snow
Queen. Yeah, they're all about cocaine.
What was the horrible one you had made about C-Lane dying or something?
Oh, yeah, blame it on C-Lane.
Blame it on C-Lane,
There's more than one that was about me, Jack.
There's an album?
They're almost. They're very mean.
I had that Danglin' Anglin' song, but got in trouble for it.
Ooh.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No, she just pissed off a publisher, Chris Kampmeyer. Publicist. But our boss patted her on the back for it. It was great.
It was a great song.
We all got called racist for it.
I'm gonna
that happens all the time.
Push myself down the hill.
You guys back on tomorrow live at 11?
No, this day has been traumatic, so we're all taking tomorrow off.
Why is it traumatic?
It's a traumatic day, being back here, being subjected to all this.
Sean had to use his legs.
I had to walk.
Not walk to a bar.
Well, I have to work tomorrow because I drove to Maitland twice today. So
nice. Good
well,
move.
good to see you all.
He needs to work to make gas.
By the way, can I say? I know we're going to break here. You guys have been sounding better than ever in the last couple of months, in particular. It's so fun to listen to the show and hear you guys like really just ripping it up.
We miss you,
as they say.
Oh yeah,
thank you very much.
Does anybody say that?
We should, rip it up.
That is a high compliment coming from the News Junkie for sure. Absolutely.
I think you guys are all right.
They're going to throw away that picture. If you want that thing to catch on.
Come on, I have so many. I ordered 200 by accident.
Catch a News Junkie live tomorrow at 11.
Yep. They'll have some more of your keywords. Thank you guys so much
Thank you
for
for
coming
having
and
us.
spending time with us. Enjoy your day off tomorrow.
good to see you.
See
You
you
guys
soon.
too.
Oh, they're live tomorrow. Don't let them kid you.
We're going to take a quick break.
You guys are live, right?
You guys are live, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be live, and we'll be live next, right after this on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Love this song.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Real Radio is Real Music Weekends. Real Music Weekends. This weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by attorney Mo DeWitt. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. And we've got another dry day or two ahead before some rain rolls in for the weekend. It's also going to warm up. Tonight down to 73. Tomorrow, or Wednesday, the high 92. 96 on Thursday, 98 on Friday. Rain chances beginning Friday afternoon and then becoming likely for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, especially during the afternoons. A 60% chance for thunderstorms. Any storms could be heavy. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Gas prices are high, so ride Amtrak and fuel your adventurous side without breaking your travel budget. Amtrak gets you there with more money in your wallet. Book in advance and save up to 20% at Amtrak.com. Restrictions and exclusions apply.
Do you know why you see so much footage of crimes? I thought the camera was supposed to deter the crime to begin with. That's why they weren't Safe Touch cameras. With Safe Touch cameras, they're event-driven cameras. They're watching for events before they actually take place. You don't want to see somebody breaking into your car. You want to see it before it happens. And that's what Safe Touch cameras do. They alert you to video and text notification beforehand, giving you time to react to the situation. And Safe Touch cameras have 24/7 video storage in the cloud. That is the safest and most secure way to store important events that only you, the Safe Touch customer, can control. You decide who sees it and who receives it. Here's the best thing yet. You can get that Safe Touch surveillance system, 3-color cameras, 24-hour recording, secure storage for as little as $39.95 per month, and that includes 24/7 service, cloud storage, and camera warranty. Camera installation is an additional charge, and remember, this system will work with any security system or no system at all, and you can bundle up the Safe Touch two-way communicator package for additional savings as well. Just call 888-723-8682 or visit safetouch.com. Get that free survey and demo today. It's Safe Touch, doing what others can for over 37 years. State license EF233.
People constantly ask me, how long is this crazy used car market going to last? And I think we've got 30, 60, 90 days left. But when she drops off, she's going to drop off hot and fast. So if you want to sell your ride, I'd do it now. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com. We're America's best car buyer. If we don't beat your CarMax offer, send you a check for $100. I've never seen a used car market this high. Grab it while you can.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Air
Rajon Kara slots one in.
Orlando City makes their first trip of the season to the Queen City next weekend as they take on FC Cincinnati in a key Eastern Conference matchup. The match kicks off at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, June 24th. Tune in on FM 96.9 The Game, watch on Fox 35 Plus, and stream on the Lion Nation app.
Time is running out on the hottest finance offer of the year at IDC. Now through June 30th, you can get 5 years zero-interest financing on practically anything and everything. A $10,000 handcrafted Tokori ring comes to around $167 a month. So you can splurge and go big. Think about it. You pay nothing. Zero, nada in interest for 5 whole years. Wedding bands for just $40 a month. Stud earrings just $30 a month. Don't miss this amazing offer. But hurry, it ends June 30th at International Diamond Center.
Interest rates may be rising elsewhere, but not at International Diamond Center. Now through June 30th, you can get zero interest for 5 whole years. That's right. You buy now and spread your payments out over 5 years without a dime in interest. Only IDC can make an offer like this on rings, earrings, pendants, bands, designer jewelry, even GIA certified diamonds. Just one tiny catch. This is a limited time offer and it absolutely ends June 30th. 5 years, zero interest financing with nothing down at International Diamond Center.
4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with expertise and tools with Windows 11 to do incredible things. Because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. To do more with a Latitude laptop, Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
When the daily grind feels like it's coming to a halt, that's when I hit up the drive-thru at McDonald's for an ice-cold drink. Order up a frozen drink like frozen Coke, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or new frozen Sprite Lemonade. Get any size for just $1.79. Or try any size McCafe Frappe or smoothie for just $2.99. When you're in need of some big drink energy, remember, it's more than a drink, it's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, and Lemonade are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
Car crash? Call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Facebook.
Show on Real Radio 104.1. Good Tuesday afternoon. Listen, your afternoon would be made that much better if someone would give you $1,000 to put in your pocket. You've got about 9 minutes left to enter the keyword BANK, BANK, at realradio.fm for your chance to win $1,000. Don't worry if you don't get it now. We've got another keyword coming for you at 5 o'clock. And then the Monsters will pick it back up again tomorrow morning. Like I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim, unfortunately, home ill with COVID-19. But don't worry, you've got Deb, Jack.
Hi.
Ross.
Yeah.
And I did say myself. Okay.
Yeah. You started with you.
I did.
Hey, tomorrow is Wednesday, and so besides the cash contest started out today, grand in your hand. You know, we want to give you $1,000, and you know, in the first two, this is the third time we're doing it this year. We kind of led the company the first time. We definitely led Orlando, and we were second company wide the second time. So we definitely want as many of our listeners to win as possible. So we invite you to go to the website, enter the keyword, and just make sure your ringer's on. Make sure you answer that phone if you don't recognize the number. So if for the 4 o'clock keyword, you can enter it any time up until 4:55, and then about 5 o'clock, they call the winner from 4 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock will be the last keyword of the day. It starts today. It goes for 6 weeks, $252,000 total up for grabs, and we want the biggest piece of that to go to our listeners.
Yeah, we do. And like Jack said, I mean, I think we had at least 16 winners our last
It
go
was about
around.
that. Yeah, I think it was 24 the first time and in the upper teens last time.
So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Again, you've got till 4:55 to enter that keyword bank, B-A-N-K, and then we'll have another keyword for you at the 5 o'clock hour. Real quick round of applause for Sean Wasson, C. Lane, and Sabrina News Junkie for coming in and hanging out with us.
Lovely people.
They really are, and it was really nice to see him back in the building again because, like Sean said, that's the first time I've seen that cat here in at least 2 years.
Isn't that wild?
It is.
Yeah, I mean, because it doesn't seem that long. Well, I don't know. I see him, frequently on the screen, but I guess, in person, it's been that long.
It's been that long.
We know the date, that March 2020 time frame where kind of everything changed for us and how we, approach our jobs. And, for him, that was the last time he was in this building. And it was a different building.
Completely different.
Our entire construction, the reconstruction, the, re everything in this joint.
Reconfigure. We lost a floor of offices. The entire, interior, everything is completely different.
Are you guys a little jealous
of working from? I just realized talking to him, like even today while we were all testing to see if we were COVID positive, I was like, I don't know what I would do if I were COVID positive because I haven't worked from home in over 2 years. I have no idea, do I have the equipment? Would I even be able to do it?
Well, I mean, working from home, like when you were doing it versus what they're doing, I think is very different.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a home studio.
Yeah, which is why they're still doing it.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
because there is a different, when you are all individual, and an ensemble cast, what, we learned is while it was great getting us through that time, it is better when an ensemble show is in the same vicinity. Like in the same rooms, adjacent to each other where you can have those organic off-air conversations. You're not dealing with the timing issue of being separated.
The technical issues of a delay.
Absolutely. So what the News Junkie is able to do, they're all in the same studio, just independent of this studio. So, there's no loss in quality because of the investment that Sean personally made into his home studio.
And, and for us, it would be different. I mean, Jim does have a Mac Daddy studio.
Yeah.
But still working from home.
Well, that's why he doesn't do it all the time. He does it when he needs to. And guess what? If he's going to be on in the next week or so, it's going to be from home.
So, exactly.
So we're very grateful that he has that opportunity. Especially
very
Dad.
grateful.
Because what people don't understand is the game changer it is. It's like, the three of them will come in and just do the show. But the roles, the individual roles, especially of a host of a show, is completely different because there is a focus that you have to have and be responsible for all sound from 3 to 7. Now, you have, the support of Ross and myself to, and we've been doing it long enough where we kind of know the parts and we know how to do the dance together. But when you are the one as host responsible for what's the next topic, when do we shift that, or, where do we go from here? It's a completely different mindset than it is with the normal role as a co-host. When you are looking for those moments to add to the conversation, you have to be the one driving the bus.
It's a completely different set of muscle memory. And then, today the other issue being that we had something else pressing for our time when we first got to work. So that, of course, kind of digs into that prep time as well. And sometimes can set nerves on fire, but thanks, you guys. I mean, we always get through it just fine.
Yeah, and the only thing worse is when you're doing it on an empty stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
So thankfully, you guys both found food because you were quite hungry an hour before the show.
Yeah, I don't understand why they threw away all that food.
Why do you expect them to feed you?
I didn't. But then I was told that there's food in the kitchen.
Who told you that?
You.
Oh, well, yeah, there was when I told you.
See, Jack, that only would have worked if you remembered your role in it. See, you forgot your role in it.
I knew my role in it. I set him up. And those chips were salty.
Those chips were very salty.
Yeah.
But I just, my heart breaks for all of that food in that trash can.
Yeah, it's kind of like any event when they have extra food.
That's not true. That's not true because there was an event.
What are you talking about?
There was another tier of meetings that we were at.
And you notice there was no food for the next tier of meetings. The food was for the salespeople. It wasn't for you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
But when I saw there was food here, I wanted you to take advantage of it.
Well, I mean, I get it. If I was a salesperson and they fed me, I wouldn't want anybody else to eat the food, so I will throw it away and waste it. I get that. That checks out.
Wow.
Well,
it's almost like having Jim here.
I know. He's so cranky. He's so bitter. He is so bitter about the...
I don't blame him, man. That's a sin.
Well, yes. When you see food going in the garbage and you wanted that food, and
just that amount of food, I could be full and look at that food in the garbage and go, my God, what happened here? How are you going? What I saw in the trash was, I don't know, $100, $200, maybe $300 worth of food.
Oh, really?
And I dug because I could not believe. I'm still like, how in the world?
I know.
Did that happen? I don't know, especially knowing that there are more people coming in, like the News Junkie,
right?
Like all the
Jim Colbert show.
Yeah, I mean, if food or not in my stomach, it's always a bummer to see just any object that has a purpose get thrown away. It's just, I guess that's just part of society, though.
What do you say for in the next segment? We bring in Jorge, the cleaning guy, and we yell at him for throwing away the food.
I'm not yelling at Jorge.
No, because he was told to do it then.
Oh, really? He did it?
Jack, look at you.
I don't know, but I know for a fact that he's not walking up to that, looking at a clock and going, this is good.
Well, next time I hear Billy Joel sing, we don't, who started the fire or whatever, I'm going to point at Jack Bradshaw.
We're not yelling at Jorge. We love Jorge.
Yeah, we do. We love Jorge.
Someone was like, okay, lunch is over. Let's move it out.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Find out who that person is and let Ross give them a stern talking to.
I have a pretty good idea on who that person is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let Ross know.
I'll slide Ross the name.
All right, you let him know.
If you really want to, I'm not even that. The bitterness doesn't come from that food.
Where does the bitterness come from?
That I don't know anybody that works here. That I've been here for 4 years and nobody knows. I'm not used to that. I think that's like 6 months in, 8 months in, 10 months in. But I got hired here at 2017. And granted, there's a pandemic, but I just don't, those people don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are.
And that is part of the problem of the COVID workplace.
And that is also the whole reason for today's sales event that we did before the show today was to have FaceTime with all of the members of the sales team. And it was kind of like a speed dating thing that we did.
Yeah.
We were in a conference room as the show, and there were other conference rooms filled up with other air talent from the radio stations all in our building, and different salespeople would come through, and it would we'd be saying the same thing over and over and over about, hi, this is who we are.
This is what we do.
Right.
This is what we like.
Jim's not here because he got COVID.
He's got the Rona.
Then they all look worried and like, but we all tested negative. And then they're like, okay.
Yeah, we had to clarify that. BT dubs, we tested.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I remember everybody's body language where like, the host of the show is COVID. And everybody looked at us going like,
you
why the hell are you here?
Right, exactly. Sometimes we find ourselves asking that same question. But what we are going to do is take a quick break, get you another keyword. It's your last one for today, your 5 o'clock keyword, and more fun and frivolity on the Jim Colbert Show. So keep it right here on Real Radio 104.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. GoldsmithJewelry.com.
We're still looking at a very slow ride heading west on I-4 between 417 and Osceola Polk Line Road. It's also slow between Ivanhoe Boulevard and Robinson Street. If you're traveling eastbound, a stop-and-go ride continues between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. We're looking at a slow ride, too, between Osceola Polk Line Road and 429. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Gas prices are high, so ride Amtrak and fuel your adventurous side without breaking your travel budget. Amtrak gets you there with more money in your wallet. Book in advance and save up to 20% at Amtrak.com. Restrictions and exclusions apply.
Here's a chance to upgrade your home with windows and doors from FAS Windows and Doors, because right now you can lock in the price at FAS Windows and Doors and not worry about inflation and how high it's running. You lock in your price with FAS and they put these windows in and it changes your home for the better. That's what happened to my home back in 2013 when I replaced all the windows and the door with FAS Windows and Doors. They have the largest window and door showroom in Central Florida with 38 unique windows on display ready for you to operate. The windows and doors are built with impact-resistant glass to give security, noise reduction, and maximum efficiency. They have a full selection of hurricane windows and doors, and estimates are always free at FAS. They have a lifetime warranty, and right now rebates, $55 per window, $95 per door. You find them online at FASWD.com.
Real Radio wants to give you a vacation from inflation by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then take that keyword and enter it on our website, realradio.fm. At the end of each hour, the winner will be contacted by phone, so answer the call, even if you don't recognize the phone number. That's how you get $1,000 in your hand and a little inflation vacation. This contest is sponsored locally by Mills Air.
Mills Air has been in business since 1992, right here in Central Florida. That's over 29 years. They're not going anywhere. Carrier, factory, authorized dealer. Turn to the experts. That's Mills Air. It's equipment change-out time. You can get upgrades up to $1,275 in rebates. Go to millsair.com.
The hottest offers, the hottest certified pre-owned vehicles. It's the Certified Summer Sales Event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Trade in your old car for $5,000 over book value so you can get certified. Start now at SutherlandBuysCars.com. Then rush to Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
Introducing the Amscott Installment Cash Advance. From $100 to $1,000 with no credit checks and flexible payment options. That's more money and more time to pay it back.
Amscott.
Amscott. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
I think I need a new air conditioner. It's so hot and my old one...
We now have voice recognition. Simply say what you need.
New air conditioner.
Speak clearly and tell me what it is you want.
New air conditioner.
Go ahead, explain your problem.
You're my problem.
I heard you say there's no problem. Well, jolly good, off you go.
No, there's a problem. I need a new air conditioner.
I heard you say no problem with your air conditioner. Don't know why you called to tell us that.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Wish I had.
I heard you say...
You heard me say I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need AC replacement, you need it done right. A friendly, helpful team to guide you, and the air in your home cool, clean, and comfortable for years to come. That's the Frank Gay way.
I heard you say you wish you had called Frank Gay. Was that it? Did I get it right this time?
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Were you hurt in a vehicle and want compensation?
When you're injured on the go, just call Mo.
Did an accident leave you in need of representation?
When you're injured on the go, just call Mo. When you're injured on the go, just call Mo.
Mo DeWitt, Orlando attorney, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
Just how fast is Xfinity Internet? Well, it's beyond gig speed fast, so you feel like you're in the game. It can also connect hundreds of devices at once, which is powerful enough to power hundreds of U's. He's not kidding. No, I'm actually not. Unbeatable internet only from Xfinity. Made to do anything, so you can do anything.
Supercharge your home with supersonic Wi-Fi and get a new Xfinity 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited gig internet risk-free with no term contract and a 2-year rate guarantee. A free streaming box, Wi-Fi equipment included, and add Xfinity Mobile. That's fast internet at home, a free entertainment experience, and the most reliable 5G wireless network nationwide. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all service services and devices. Xfinity Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G reliability wins in 2H 2021.
At Global Industrial, we make your business our business. We're problem solvers, budget savers, and deadline beaters. So, no matter what you want or where you need it, we have it in stock and ready to ship from our national distribution network. Global Industrial Network supplies businesses and industries in Florida with every product they need to keep their facilities running smoothly and efficiently. Visit globalindustrial.com/Florida to set up a meeting with your local rep today. Global Industrial, we can supply that.
My husband keeps asking to get an old van we could renovate and live in.
Hashtag van life.
But I'm perfectly happy with my Pacifica. It has available screens mounted in seat backs for the kiddos.
I want to build storage compartments everywhere.
Right. It's called Stow and Go seating. Available in the Pacifica, you can fold the seats into the floor or just have perfectly designed hidden storage compartments.
Hey, I'm a van life dreamer.
And I live in the real world. The Chrysler Pacifica. It's the van life for real life.
Second row Stow and Go, not available in Pinnacle or hybrid models.
Divorce? Call Trinley and Kramer, TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyounneedus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTKS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Shout out to our Twitch people. It's Twitch Tuesday. The Jim part of the Jim Colbert Show is home dealing with the Rona. Hopefully he'll be back with us tomorrow. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. And we have your 5 o'clock keyword. That is bills. Enter that at realradio.fm for your chance to win $1,000.
How about that?
That is awesome that the keywords are back. And you know, while you're
know what
there...
that is? That's a tank of gas right there.
Yeah, that is a tank of gas.
Oh, unless Deb, did you do your T-Mobile
T-Mobile,
Tuesday?
The T-Mobile Tuesday.
They ain't paying, so we got to kind of say it like this, because they're not paying for it.
Well, yeah, that's the #1 rule. You got to mumble.
Yeah, you got to mumble a little bit. That T-Mobile Tuesday, 25 cents off a gallon. I'm just saying.
It's either mumble or you. It's always like, it rhymes with fee-phobal Foosday. It's not official, or you have to cough it out. T-Mobile Tuesday. One of those I heard. T-Mobile Tuesday has good deals or something like that. Huh? No free pub though. No free pub.
No free pub. Absolutely not. But I will give free pub real quick while you're at realradio.fm entering that 5 o'clock keyword bills. BILLS. Check out that really cool video of John Cena that Jack put up. Jack, tell us about it. I just watched it.
Yeah.
What a great, heartwarming, make you feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah, I saw it on Sunday, and I don't know if there is anyone doing celebrity better than John Cena. And it's not about, him, it's about what he is giving to others. Because it was a story about a mom who had to evacuate Ukraine with her special needs son, and had to tell him that they were going to look for John Cena, or they were going to try and find John Cena.
You can't see him.
Yeah, right. So, trying
the only way he would leave,
trying to give him something to move towards, to leave their home.
Right.
And I don't know how it got published, but John Cena was in Europe, and he found out about it and had 3 days off, and he flew an hour, and he met them, and the video is there, and it's so special. And in case you didn't know, John Cena is the most prolific wish granter on the Make-A-Wish, for Make-A-Wish kids, and with over 650.
That is amazing.
Granted wishes. And like I said, so, I posed the question at JimColbertLive.com. The video is there, and I kind of wrote a little about it. But I don't know anyone who's using celebrity better than John Cena.
I really can't.
Yeah.
You know, it would be the celebrity that doesn't get the publicity.
And maybe that's it, right?
Because there's, I remember after Kobe passing, you would hear all these stories, not just from NBA players, but from fans of my kid this, my kid that. And I think there's plenty of celebrities that do a ton of really cool moments like that just without a camera around.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I would have had no idea that he was that prolific for Make-A-Wish. I mean, over 650.
That's a very public thing, though. You know, a lot of people know, and I'm not saying, it doesn't count because it's public. I'm just saying that, that's a very well-known thing about John Cena. That, and you can't see him. That's he does Make-A-Wish. And then he also has.
Is that why he's waving his hand?
Yeah. You can't see
Got
it.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't know about that? You can't see me?
No, I know that's his thing, but I've never watched him wrestling.
Right.
You never watch him wrestling. I've seen in shows and movies, and I actually loved Peacemaker.
Right.
The series he was in, and which is, as far as a nice, kind-hearted guy, it's a kind of an edgier role.
Yeah.
For that. Not. I just thought I watched the first episode of The Boys last night.
Oh God!
Which kind of that just popped in my head as well.
It wrecked your world, didn't it, Jack?
It was funny. I thought it was hysterical.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's very funny. It is just jarring.
Yeah, it is jarring. But when
how insane is that?
Oh my God, you're blushing just talking about it. Well, what is that on? What platform is that on?
That is okay.
Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon has The Boys.
Okay.
That just released. Season 3 comes out. I believe they release it on a weekly basis.
Wait, you thought of that because you said the word edging?
Yeah. No. Not, I said edgy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still
works, does it, Ross?
Yeah. But Peacemaker with John Cena. What platform is that? That was
HBO.
HBO. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying, my favorite thing about John Cena, outside of course granting all these Make-A-Wishes, is that here's a guy who quickly learned that his career exploded the second he was able to poke fun at himself.
Oh yeah.
Peacemaker is a great example. He also did some roles in some comedy movies. He became far more likable to me the second that he was okay with being the end of a joke, the butt end of a joke. And ever since that decision where he was like, yeah, I'm not going to take myself as serious, now he's in a lot of projects.
Well, someone just texted us at 77031 saying he granted my stepbrother's wish in 2008, and we got to go to Chicago and meet him. And got to watch the show that night with great seats, and they paid us to stay in Chicago for the entire week. Everything was paid for. It was a great vacation for my family that we never could have afforded.
Yeah.
So I think that, and like I've mentioned before, I've never met John Cena. I did meet his father, so he's
oh really?
Yeah, really, because of course my fiance Chris is an independent wrestling promoter, and John Cena Sr. Was one of his guests at a show in Georgia, and gave me an angel pin to give to my mom. Just the sweetest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just a really nice, salted, just down to earth. Just, none of the airs that you kind of expect.
I've worked shifts at Give Kids the World at the Village.
You've talked about that before.
And that is...
You said that some of the most...
Well, what's funny?
Or
no, it kind of reminiscent. I've never made this comparison before, but working at the Give Kids Village has also reminded me of like the times right after I have eaten a heroic amount of mushrooms. In the sense of it puts a lot of things in perspective. It really.
There's a little amount of clarity that comes with psychedelics.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then there's a lot of clarity, for after working hours of meeting terminally ill kid after terminally ill kid.
That is tough.
That's gotta be. They're children.
And then, what was the worst part? So I'm doing a meet and greet character. How do you end that interaction?
See you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
and then you see another one, and then you just want to spend an hour, and then you look at the line, and then there's more. It was such a mind F.
I bet.
Yeah. And I'm over here, worried about my 2006 Nissan.
No, not at all. But I mean, how would you get yourself mentally up and get that energy going for the next guest? It had to be, because, I mean, you're human. So it's going to be draining. It's going to be emotional, and yet you still have to give the next child who comes up, and this is their wish, a good time. Yeah, no, you just... Mushrooms?
Yeah. God, that would be one of the worst places to trip.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to cross those streams of mushrooms in the Give Kids Village. That's not something I was expecting to say today. But and that is a very niche PSA for you.
There you go. There you go. Well, listen, we're going to, next when we come back, we're going to ask is about your perfect night of sleep.
Okay.
I've been
I think
struggling.
I got it.
Do you?
No, I don't know. I know what's right for me.
Yeah, right?
Well, you know what you like to hear. What you like when you go.
Nighty night, Jack.
All right, never mind.
Sweet dreams, honey. Now, and here's another question: do you sleep better or worse when your partner, because you have your wife is out of town?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I know for a lot of people it's difficult to fall asleep. Exactly,
it changes the norm.
Exactly. So, what is your perfect recipe for a night of sleep? We're going to talk about that when we get back. We want to hear your phone calls, your talkbacks at the free iHeartRadio app. Feel free to give us a call at 407-916-1041 or text us at 77031. Don't forget, 5 o'clock keyword is bills. Take that over to realradio.fm for your chance to win $1,000. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back to get your recipe for sleep on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
About a third of U.S. adults say they regularly get their news from Facebook. Might as well get it from us. Real Radio 104.1 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash? Contact Clausman Law at clausmanlaw.com.
Heavy volume continues westbound on I-4 between 417 and Osceola Polkline Road, as well as between Sand Lake Road and 535. A steady ride, too, between Ivanhoe Boulevard and Robinson Street. Eastbound stop and go between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. We're slow, too, between Osceola Polkline Road and 429. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center. I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Wawa Hoagie Fest. It's Hoagie Fest. Today's the day. Follow your taste buds. They'll show you the way. Hoagie Fest is back. $5 shorties and $6 classics. Only at Wawa Hoagie Fest.
We have a Twitter poll. It's at Jim Colbert Show on Twitter. We invite you to follow us there. Also, while you're at it, make sure you're following at Real Radio 104.1. We keep you updated on the contest and other various nonsense we are up to. Our Twitter poll today is brought to you by WeAreNotTheBanks.com, your direct mortgage lender, whether you're looking for a new home or you want to refinance the one you're in and take advantage of that built-up equity. WeAreNotTheBanks.com has loans for all types of buyers, good credit or bumps in your credit, and all types of loans, VA, conventional, even jumbo loans, and no income documentation loans as well. I use WeAreNotTheBanks.com for my refi several years ago. It was fast, easy, got a great rate thanks to Brad Siebert and the team at We Are Not the Banks. NMLS ID number 1169, equal housing opportunity.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
iHeartRadio, let's go! A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
The Ron Burgundy Podcast is back. Join America's favorite anchorman for the 5th season of his hit comedy podcast as he delights a live audience with celebrity interviews, juggling skills, and humorous musings that leave you wanting more.
I'm afraid of Jell-O.
and wild boars and Canadians.
Listen to the Ron Burgundy podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Pyrospot Fireworks is your local source for the best specials with Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Let the experts at Pyrospot make you a backyard hero and help design your perfect show. Use their touchscreens and view video products before you buy. With convenient locations in Longwood and Eustis, firework demand is at an all-time high. So shop early for the best selection and opening week specials. Better fireworks, better prices, and a no-dud guarantee. Visit Pyrospot online for more information at iwantfireworks.com.
My husband keeps asking to get an old van we could renovate and live in.
#VanLife.
But I'm perfectly happy with my Pacifica. It has available screens mounted in seat backs for the kiddos.
I went to Bences.com and let the Mossy family protect your family.
Experience the first annual IKEA Midsummer Celebration this weekend. Join us on June 24th to the 26th for food samplings, great offers, and more. And as an IKEA family member, you can save $20 in store when you spend $200 or more pre-tax and scan your IKEA family card. Visit IKEA-USA.com/midsummer for more information and to plan your trip to your local store starting June 24th. Offer valid 6/24 to 7/4 in the U.S. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See store and IKEA-USA.com/midsummer for complete terms. Exclusions apply.
Whether you're a plumber, roofer, electrician, or carpenter, a pro's got to have the right tools. Like Lowe's Pro Business Credit Cards. The cards that have every pro's back, big or small, giving you more flexibility and more credit options. Because at Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. Take your business to the next level and apply now. An MVP to us. Take your business to the next level and apply now. Subject to credit approval. See store Lowe's.com/credit for details. U.S. only.
I'm Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt, and this is my client, Raphael.
I had unexpected slip and fall. You were the only guys that were willing to take it. The insurance company offered me a low ball amount. I was able to secure it over 10 times that amount. If you're injured on the go, just call Mo.
Prospective client may not obtain same or similar results.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who just thought about checking your phone. How about don't? The car is no place for multitasking. Trust me, that text can wait. Those notifications can go unchecked until you get where you're going. Did you know that you can now be stopped and ticketed in Florida for texting and driving? So put that phone down and focus on driving. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Let the professionals at Fence Outlet save you time and money. We handle everything from the free estimate to the install. We do it all. And you get 0% financing. So come into Fence Outlet or visit fenceoutlet.com today. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Roof now, pay later. Tadlock Roofing offers the best financing in the industry. Get started at tadlockroofing.com.
One name in roofing stands on top. Tadlock.
Tadlockroofing.com.
Bloomberg Crypto is the new daily podcast from Bloomberg and iHeartRadio that tackles everything from Bitcoin to Bored Apes. Each weekday, Bloomberg reporters and experts from every corner of the industry discuss the latest in cryptocurrencies and explore how it impacts our lives, our politics, and our culture.
How many machines would I need to buy, not that I will, to kind of mine Bitcoin effectively?
Like tens of thousands of machines.
Tens of thousands. That's way more than I was expecting. Yeah.
Listen to Bloomberg Crypto on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Good after morning, Colbert Carew. So, as much as I do come down on Jimmy a lot, I hope he is feeling better and can be on the show as soon as possible again. We all miss him. And yeah, as far as my perfect night of sleep, well, there's two things necessary. A giant bottle of alcohol and a big old blunt. Get drunk, pass out. There you go. Big T out. Peace.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Jim is home dealing with the COVID virus. He tested positive today. Thankfully, myself, Jack, and Ross, we all tested negative. Woohoo! You guys going to test every day for the next several days or wait until you feel something?
I'll wait if I feel something, yeah. But recently, a couple weeks ago, my daughter had it, lived in the same house. I never got it from her.
Right, yeah.
You know?
That's right. Didn't even your missus have it at one point?
She had it.
And then you still didn't get
at the end of last year. That was, I think, Delta variant she had.
Ooh.
And I did not get it. But, we're all vaxxed and boosted. And,
Yeah, we are.
So, and then I had it in January, and I was the only one in my house to have it. So the other two people did not get it.
And Ross, you had the OG version back in 2020 and haven't had it since, right?
Yeah, not to my knowledge. I've felt fine ever since. That was the last time I personally got sick.
Right, yeah.
The struggle was real.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the sweats you went through.
Oh, yeah.
And Deb, you never had it.
I have never had it. No. Triple vaxxed, not boosted the fourth time yet, but...
That's the benefit of drinking at home.
Yeah, I think so. Exactly. Hey, I took Big T's advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... it is odd when you're a kind of a agoraphobic, kind of a homebody, because I remember I've mentioned this before, but during the height of the pandemic, my mom talking to me going, this has just been so hard. You can't go anywhere, you can't talk to anybody, and she said, you're probably loving this, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, I just don't see any downside.
Yeah, right.
For me, this works out perfect.
Yeah, it's interesting about some people's experiences and how they approached it, because people that were in full quarantine and to them it was like, just in being imprisoned, and then,
right.
You get this freedom. And then there were some people who just decided to just live their lives and however that shook out with whether they were infected or not, or other people, not the point. But I had the luxury through the whole process of working from home and then coming in here.
Right.
I mean, we talked earlier about the construction and stuff where it was just a couple people who were coming to this building when the three of you were all remotely
Still
working.
home, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a listener text us today saying they just joined the COVID club today.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that. And we got some other texts from people who said, listen, my wife's had it twice. I don't wear a mask, sleep in the same bed, no vaccine, haven't had it yet.
Yeah.
So,
and for some people it works, and for some it don't. And guess what? And I am so thankful that the virus has seemed to where it's much less severe than it was.
Right.
Hospitalizations aren't as severe as it was, because 2 years ago it was pretty
My
dark
God.
looking.
Yeah.
That said, some people are still dying, and whether it's your comorbidity,
right,
or whatever the factor is, you don't certainly know. And that's why we'll kid around a lot about Jim having it, but we sincerely hope it's short-lived and he recovers quickly,
because the long haul COVID is no joke. I was reading a story on The Wire yesterday that said that it's almost like having a traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
The brain fog, memory loss,
they say people are dumber.
Mental illness issues. Yeah, that you literally, there is some loss of IQ. I mean, and again, that would affect your job depending on what your career was before you got sick.
Yeah.
That could have serious repercussions on your life if you had that. And they say it's lasting for at least a year, but they're finding some folks are dealing with long COVID even longer than that.
What if Jimmy has brain fog?
I thought he did.
Yeah.
What if it's worse?
I think it just negates it.
What do you think Jimmy would rather give up? Would rather have brain fog or loss of taste?
Oh, no, he would never do loss of taste. Loss of taste is his life. He's a foodie.
Oh, no, Jim lose weight. Oh, God.
Oh, man, you are coming in hot today. I am so glad I am not on the receiving end of this, and I hope I don't for the next hour and a half.
No, I mean, that was the silver lining when I had COVID, is that I didn't really eat anything, because it all just all you taste is texture.
Yeah, but then I think of your fiance, who's a great cook and a vegan, and
I haven't heard her talk anything ill will about her smell. The worst thing though about COVID for me was the sleep. My sleeping was awful. Just could not go to sleep.
Couldn't get comfortable.
Well, yeah, I guess you're just in physical pain from the aches.
Yeah.
See, you had the real COVID.
Yeah, literally the OG. I remember how sick he said he was. And isn't that the worst part? Because that's the one time when your body needs to sleep is when you don't feel well.
Yeah.
And that always sucks extra when you're sick and you can't sleep.
So what is the perfect night of sleep for you, Deb?
I really don't know. I realized during the break that, well, I don't do anything like the sleep experts say. Right, you're not supposed to have any screens in your room, including your phone. Not supposed to look at your phone 30 minutes before you go to sleep.
What are you screening? And do you bring the phone into your bed? What are you watching?
Well, I just lay it upside down so that the light doesn't, wake me up. But I get all kinds of push notifications from just about every news organization you can imagine.
But your phone is face down?
It's face down.
So the push notifications aren't waking you up, are they?
No, every once in a while you can hear it, I sleep with earplugs.
You sleep with earplugs?
Yeah, I cannot. Because Chris snores.
Oh, man.
Chris snores, so I have to wear earplugs.
Yep.
I can't do with snorers.
Naomi was wearing earplugs for a while until I got that mouth guard that it shifts your mandible forward. Your lower jaw shifts it forward. It opens up the esophagus a little more, so you're breathing, and it's cut down my snoring greatly.
My man said mandible.
How about that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, Jimmy says that when he and Tori go on a trip, that's the first thing she asks him if he packed.
Yeah, he and I, it was from the
Seriously.
same doctor. We have the same device, but they mold it to your mouth. But so it's the more you close your mouth, the more the way it's angled and fits together, it just slides your lower jaw forward.
Yeah.
So to have it fully closed, it just opens up the esophagus a little more, allowing more air to go in, preventing the
So you don't
snoring.
get that vibration and that snoring. So, Ross, you don't snore?
No, I do not. Thank God. And if I did, I would do anything. It would be like 2 of my genie wishes. I would not. I don't know. I think it's grown to become a pet peeve of mine.
Really?
Yeah, man. If your snoring is bad, you are ruining everyone around you's life.
Wow. Who do you know is a bad snorer?
I got a really close friend, one of my best friends. He snores, and I have learned, nah, I can't.
Oh, I remember that.
I didn't think I snored until my wife recorded me.
That's you?
That's you for real?
That is disturbing. You're nose and mouth farting.
This is 2013.
Oh, God.
My
Why are
wife
we
recorded
playing
me.
this? Yeah, it's a pet peeve. I don't like snoring. I really don't. I think it's close to the bottom of the list.
Is that another one?
This is another one from 2011.
Oh, cool. You can tell the difference of phone quality in those 2 years. This is you Jabba the Hutt. Listen to that. Just jowls all twerking. Ugh.
Actually, it kind of makes me sleepy.
That wasn't a snore at the end. That was something else.
Have you ever... Wait, play that one again?
No, man. No, we're
right.
good. We don't want to copy and paste that.
Have you ever woken yourself up snoring, Mr. Bradshaw?
No.
No?
No. Tinnitus does more to keep me awake than snoring does.
Okay, so that opens up a very good question. How does someone with tinnitus, how in the world, I know the other day you talked about the fact that you have to have a fan.
So white noise is really the answer because with tinnitus, there's no, it's tinnitus or tinnitus as they will, when you go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, that's what they call it, tinnitus.
Really?
Yeah. But it's that constant ringing in your ear, constant, forever, all the time.
What does it sound like?
An annoying pitch. And the only way to not hear it is to distract yourself by listening to something else. Right now I can hear my voice. When you're talking, I hear you. So I'm not thinking about that. But if everything was quiet.
Right.
And I really noticed it a year and a half ago when I started meditating. As you remove all that noise and you are just there focused, and that sound doesn't go away.
Oh, that'd be maddening.
And it's in your head. And people have committed suicide. I believe the owner of Texas Roadhouse or the CEO of Texas Roadhouse killed himself because, matter of fact, he had tinnitus after contracting COVID. He ended up with tinnitus.
That's right.
And then ended up killing himself because it was
so bad.
He just couldn't deal with it. but white noise. So I use the smart speaker to play like crashing waves and stuff. And just it's enough where if I concentrate on that a little bit, it distracts me from the ringing in my ears.
Damn.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, that I think that would have to be the worst.
Right. If it's going to be like this the rest of my life, it's manageable. My fear is that it will get worse.
Right, because it can't be repaired, right?
Right.
It's the damaged cilia in your inner ear. Is that what it is?
I don't know the cause of the tinnitus. What I do know is when they did the hearing test, the higher end, I have some hearing loss on the higher end. So higher noises, I guess. I don't know. Maybe sometimes I wonder if that's why I don't always understand words or singing or stuff,
Right,
or just some things that I just seem to miss. And I don't know the effect of wearing headphones for 20 plus hours a week.
Yeah, exactly. That's I would figure, because that's something that Jim suffers from as well.
Yeah.
Now, do you keep a sleep schedule? How disciplined are you about your sleep?
Pretty, I start getting tired. My routine is sometimes, between 11 and midnight, I will go to bed, and I get up about 7 o'clock each day.
Wow. Ross, do you have a sleep schedule?
Nah, it's not very good.
I'm the same.
I try to go to bed by 2. Sometimes I break that. I think last night, I went to bed around 1:30. I don't know. I like getting exhausted on the couch and struggle to do everything, like turn off the lights and then go to bed. But the perfect night of sleep for me, I think the texting service already brought this up, and I think it goes for men and women. A little,
Oh, yeah. I mean, they say
it's the all natural NyQuil, baby.
It is. They've also said like an orgasm is good if you have a migraine.
I haven't experienced that.
I haven't either, and as being someone who suffers from migraines, I couldn't see being able to get to that point where you could get to that point because you're in so much pain. But when you're in that much pain, you're like, hell, I'll try anything.
I've actually had the opposite, where an orgasm has caused me to like, ow, my head.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because I was dehydrated. You ever hear about that, Jack?
No.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah, it's really bittersweet because you're like, oh, this part of me feels good, but this part of me feels bad. This sucks.
I guess, but you sleep good once you fall asleep, right? You don't have issues with waking up or being a light sleeper?
No, I'm usually out unless a dog does something that they shouldn't.
Right.
But
oh man, gotta clean that up now.
That or just like the dog just jumps on me or snuggles a little too hard.
Well, it's interesting. Another reason to thank our veterans for their service, because our texting service at 77031 is just lighting up with I have tinnitus from an IED in Afghanistan and can't sleep without the fan blowing. Jack, I'm a veteran with hearing loss, same as you.
Yep.
They used hearing aids to correct it. It works okay. I mean, a lot of tinnitus, or how do they say it again?
Tinnitus.
That's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
Tinnitus?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I hate how doctors always say words correctly.
Left ear tinnitus. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Can't hear high frequency sound, but I hear high frequency sound all day instead. So a lot of people are dealing with.
I remember back in the 80s, my mom told me she was talking to an ear doctor then who said, as the advent of Walkmans and just and we're coming out with more personal listening devices, and he told my mom that he goes, he was, I guess, closer to retirement. He said, I wish I was only getting in the business now, because what these kids are now doing to their ears, they are going to need they will have a lot of hearing problems, down the road.
And they're even seeing it now because, of course, earbuds, everything that can go deeper into your ear.
And that's the other, 20 hours a week, I'm wearing these studio headphones just for what we do here. But then, every time I'm exercising, I'm wearing the earbuds, and I have to have that on maximum volume so I can hear the talking over the wind rush of riding the bike or traffic or something. So Yeah, I'm not doing myself any favors.
Well, what about sleepy time teas? Do you guys ever do any like sleepy teas?
I have been fortunate enough. I usually, when I go to bed, I can usually go to bed within minutes. I'll be sleeping.
I've been doing melatonin.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I've been doing some melatonin with
every night.
No, not every night, but like melatonin gummies. I haven't tried the teas yet, but I'm trying to find something that will allow me to get a little bit of. I'd love to wear one of those health trackers that would tell me how long I'm sleeping, but that's so creepy to me. It is, but I really, because I suspect I'm not getting probably over 3, maybe 4 hours a night. Maybe.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
uninterrupted. You know, where it's not cats making biscuits in my hair, or the dogs next door barking, or Chris snoring, or the light, or, I mean.
Yeah, I know I couldn't be with your guy, man. I'm dead serious. You know,
I believe you.
Sometimes there are some really petty-ass reasons why you wouldn't, be in a relationship with somebody. Snoring is one of those.
You know, I remember... I mean, it changed that bachelor party that you went on.
No,
you were stayed in a room with, you had like guys snoring on both sides of you.
Yeah.
You talked about how miserable you were. You know, another thing coming in that would probably help that person snoring, I have no idea who that is.
That's me. Oh, but by the way, C-Lane snores. Don't ask me how I know.
Nice.
Maybe this is C-Lane.
That is...
Kind of sounds a little bit like Jim on when he's doing... his pre-show prep.
Jim actually takes a little nap right before the show each day in the studio.
He does, and it can be kind of fun to watch him snore so hard to wake himself up.
And I'm in the adjacent studio, and it's like I have a question for him. I'm like,
gotta wait till nappy time is wake.
Like, you ever look at somebody and then you look at their book cover and you judge a little bit on a book cover, and because sometimes you're really surprised and you're like, oh my god, that's what you do. When Jim takes a nap, I'm like, oh, that book cover is the entire book. He just looks like he loves a good nap. He exudes the energy of like, I'm going to take a nap.
and then do a crossword puzzle.
Yeah, I fell asleep doing my crossword puzzle.
Hey, no time for you to fall asleep because we still want you to enter that keyword BILLS, BILLS at realradio.fm. You still have about 15 minutes to go. Jack, that you snoring is really making me sleepy. But it's time to load up the phones, folks, because it's time for trivia. Give us a call, 407-916-1041, and we'll do that next on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Just go to break. No more snoring.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show. We have a prize. You have a phone. Get on board at 407-916-1041. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is brought to you by Cento Family Moving and Storage. That's CENTO moving.com.
This is Clay Travis. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindster.
Brooks Koepka is the latest PGA star to bolt for the LIV Tour. But what are those stars actually leaving? They aren't quitting the majors. The PGA doesn't run those. If the PGA was smart, they'd do a better job of empowering, marketing, and placating to their stars. But instead, they milked the Tiger gravy train, and now they're watching everybody else walk out the door. I'm Colin Coward.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
Man, when the big box stores wanted to partner up with a bathroom remodeling company, they chose Rebath. Here's why. Stellar reputation. Not to mention, they've been in the residential bathroom remodeling business since 1991. 31 years of experience. Plus, Rebath has the proper insurances, the proper license. They're dependable. They have standards of performance. Not to mention, they're owned and run by one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Dave Denbauer's a great guy. Not to mention, his son runs it with him. Awesome guy. These guys only want you to have a beautiful bathroom. That's why the big box stores decided to start doing business with Rebath. You can as well. And when you see their showroom, it's on 436 in Altamont, right across from Kobe. Very easy to find. You're going to see some models set up. And those models are just to show you some of the designs and the products they have. Every bathroom at Rebath is a custom bathroom installed in just 4 to 6 days using their employees. employees. That means no subcontractors. You're going to see the same people in your job every single day. When it's all said and done, not only do you get that beautiful bathroom that's going to last you forever, you get a lifetime guarantee on the products and the installation. Ask a contractor for a guarantee on the installation of anything. It's unheard of. That's one of the many reasons these guys are number one in Orlando. Drop by their website, rebathmidfla.com. Look at the before and afters. Amazing work they've done for people here in the city. They can do that same thing for you. Book your appointment today. Again, it's rebathmidfla.com.
Hey, Orlando business owners, stop overpaying for internet and phone. Switch to Spectrum Business and get Orlando's best deal for small businesses. Get blazing fast internet speeds of 600 megabits per second for just $49.99 a month, and phone for just $19.99 a month. Taxes and fees included. That's faster internet at an incredible price. Other providers don't even come close. Make the switch to Spectrum Business. Visit business.spectrum.com/ultra.
O'Reilly. This is Sarah's O'Reilly Auto Parts story.
Driving cross country with 2 young children is ambitious, to say the least. Then our check engine light came on. We pulled into O'Reilly Auto Parts and they tested it. Turned out it was a faulty sensor. They referred us to a great mechanic just down the street and we were back on the road in no time.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Are you tired of your current home but finding something new is either too hard or too expensive? Maybe the perfect home is the one you already own. It just needs a bit of a makeover. With a Dream Home Refi from Sage Mortgage, we can help make your dreams a reality. A Dream Home Refi lets you use the value in your home to make the renovations you've always dreamed of. A new kitchen, an extra bath, or even a pool for the hot summer months. At Sage Mortgage, we give all qualified borrowers a rate guaranteed to be below the national average. And with Sage Mortgage, it's so simple that you can get a personalized rate in just 15 seconds. That's right. Sage's proprietary technology allows you to get a mortgage rate just for you in only 15 seconds. Go to sagemortgage.com now to try it out or call 855-836-0352. That's 855-836-0352. Or visit sagemortgage.com. SAGEmortgage.com. Your dream home is closer than you think. Forward Mortgage Lending Incorporated. DBA Sage Mortgage. NMLS ID number 1374724. Not available in all states. Equal housing opportunity. This is not a commitment to lend. Not all loans apply. Terms and conditions apply. Call us at 855-836-0352.
Right now at International Diamond Center, you can get that Rolex watch you've always dreamed of and spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. That's right. Now for a limited time, IDC's incredible 5-year 0 interest plan is available on over 800 luxury pre-owned Rolex watches. Luxury timepieces have never been so affordable. IDC's buyers have scoured the country, buying up only the best of the best pre-owned Rolexes, the ones you can't find anywhere else. Daytonas, Batmans, Pepsis, Datejusts, Submariners, each one carefully inspected and in pristine condition. If you've been trying to find a Rolex, you know what a challenge it is. But IDC has the model you want in stock now at a very competitive price. And now through June 30th, you can pick out the Rolex you've always wanted. We'll make it more affordable than ever with special 5-year 0 interest financing. Hurry in for the best selection. We've got hundreds of Rolex watches for both men and women. Don't miss this opportunity to get the Rolex you deserve. Only at International Diamond Center. On approved credit, some restrictions apply. See store for details or shop IDC.com.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Orlando area attorneys. Office in Orlando. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. CordellCordell.com.
Okay, open wide. Good to see you've been flossing. What's on your chest? Oh, that's just my lentil soup. It was supposed to be here an hour ago. I'll say it's unprofessional. We should have ordered through Easy Cater. Food shows up on time as ordered. Yeah, it really burns me up too. Oh, the soup. Oh, hold my crackers. I'll go get the lead apron.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but Easy Cater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
I'm Roger Waters, and this is not a drill.
This is the real deal. Pink Floyd's Roger Waters' This Is Not a Drill North American tour rolls across the U.S.
How would you like to join me on tour?
Here's your chance to win a VIP trip for two to Las Vegas to see Roger Waters live in concert, first-class airfare, front row tickets, and more from AEG.
Wow.
Text the nationwide keyword Roger to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's Roger to 200-200.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
I used to have tinnitus, but Jack Bradshaw cured me. Now I have tinnitus. It is this intense, constant, high-pitched ringing in your ears. It intensifies also if you've listened to loud music. Mine was brought on by years of playing drums with no ear protection. So at night, when I go to bed, I usually have my earbuds in listening to the dulcet sounds of Jimmy Colbert and the wonderful Jim Colbert Show.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go on a limb here, but I heard the Jim Colbert Show can maybe sometimes cure or alleviate tinnitus.
Oh, yeah, easy with the claims. We're not curing an incurable disease.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe we'll make you forget it for a little bit.
There you go.
Hey, and now we're back on Legal OK. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim will hopefully be joining us tomorrow. He really is not feeling well today, tested positive for COVID-19. Thankfully, myself did not. Our executive producer did not.
Nope.
And neither did our comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Which is real good because his mom's coming to town.
That's right, tonight, right?
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Yep.
Should probably remember that.
It's odd that you did, but...
Well, I'm excited for you and your mom. Big day Friday for her birthday.
Yep.
Taking her
Kennedy
to
Space Center.
Yep, that should be fun. Hey, speaking of Ross, let's take a look inside the sauce jar.
A la mort.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Clackety clack, clackety clack.
It's clickety
clack, it's clickety clack. Oh, sorry.
I have a pair of tickets to Orlando City versus DC United. That's going down Monday, July 4th. That sounds familiar.
4th of July
birthday,
game.
Oh.
Yeah.
At Exploria Stadium. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. And that is your sauce jar, which is brought to you by
Cento Family Moving and Storage. They can handle your move, be it local or long distance, residential or commercial. Doesn't matter, but it does matter if you mention the Jim Colbert Show, because that will get you a discount. Book them today at centomoving.com. That's CENTO moving.com. And it's clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Ross, who goes first?
Let's welcome Ben on line 2.
Ben, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me. Melbourne, represent. You guys doing a good job.
Go Melbourne.
I just wanted to say real quick, guys, I got to agree with Ross. Nobody wants to sleep next to the enemy mine character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless they're kind of cute. You want to play a game?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. Let's do it.
Want to play a game?
Okay, Ben, you know how this goes. We have one statement of truth with 4 statements behind it. One of those is a lie. If you find the lie, you get to go watch Orlando City on the 4th of July. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. On this day back in 1982, future King of England,
82. That's my birthday. Bam.
Hey, Prince William was born. Here are 3 fun facts about Prince William and 1 throne of lies. Listen closely, Ben. Here we go. Number 1, he loves spicy foods. His favorite is spicy curries. Number 2, he was a rescue helicopter pilot in the Royal Air Force, and his nickname was Billy the Fish. Number 3, he surfs. For real. Number 4, rather than being tutored at home, he was the first royal to go to a regular school. Which one is the lie?
I'm going to go with number 4.
Number 4 is a truth, so unfortunately you didn't win, Ben. I'm sorry, Ben. But
we still love Melbourne.
Yeah, we still love Melbourne. Thank you so much for calling. Ross, who goes next?
Let's welcome Chase on line 3.
Oh, do we know this Chase?
Not that one.
He's dying or something. I don't know what the hell was that.
I don't know.
Chris or Owen, buddy?
Bro, Chris. Chase became a robot.
Chris, are you there?
I am.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Here are your 3 remaining answers. Find the lie and you will go see Orlando City Soccer. 1, he loves spicy food. His favorite is spicy curries. 2, he was a rescue helicopter pilot in the Royal Air Force, and his nickname was Billy the Fish. Or number 3, he surfs.
I'm going with the second one.
Unfortunately, number 2, Chris, is a real fact.
Bye, Chris.
And you do not win.
Nope.
Aw. Who's next, Ross?
Owen is next.
Owen is next. Hey, Owen.
Hey, now.
You have a 50-50 shot. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go, Owen. Number 1, he loves spicy food. His favorite is spicy curries. Or 2, he was a rescue helicopter pilot in the Royal Air Force, and his nickname was Billy the Fish.
Well, who doesn't love spicy curry? So I'm going to have to go with, he's not really a fish out of water. He doesn't surf.
He's going with Billy the Fish. There,
He's going with Billy the Fish,
Yep.
which is a true fact.
Oh, no.
That is a true fact, Owen.
Sorry,
I'm
Owen.
Sorry, Owen. Oh, do we have anybody left?
We do not.
Yeah, no, someone.
Because we lost Chase.
We lost Chase. Well, give us a call at 407-916-1041. First one that jumps on. You have a choice between these two answers.
No, there's only
oh,
one.
There's
answer
only
left.
one. Yeah, that's right.
So
All right.
it's really the next caller gets the
It's the-
soccer ticket.
Oh, man.
We
Sorry.
should have expected this, being that Jim didn't do trivia today.
Seriously.
You know, that's on us.
That is on us. He wrote it. We still do a better job of it.
Yeah.
But seriously, call us at 407-916-1041 and just act like you're playing the game. And in
There we go.
reality, you get to go to the soccer game. Who this be?
I don't know, but they just won. What's your name?
Hey, you're on the air.
You're on the air.
Oh, my gosh. I'm already on the air?
How
You're
about that?
on the air.
We're not messing around. What's your name?
That's Greg, man.
Greg.
Greg, man, you
What's
want to
up?
go? Hey, Greg, man, you want to go to the Orlando City match on the 4th of July?
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
You're a. Oh, wait. Oh, Deb,
Okay,
you want to
yeah.
make it official here?
Yeah,
Go
let's
ahead.
just, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg,
Okay.
tell me if this is a lie or not. That Prince William of England loves spicy food. His favorite is spicy curries.
That's a falsitude.
You got that right,
Greg, man.
Greg is the winner.
Yeah,
okay, Greg,
man.
just be put on hold. Ross will get your information to get you those tickets to
Oh, no, I hung up
Orlando.
on Greg, man.
You did not.
I did not. You're
Okay,
right.
damn it. I'm already sweating. Here's just a couple of really quick fun facts about Prince William before we find out what's coming up in Ross Thoughts. He doesn't wear a wedding ring. It's a long tradition for men who are to be king. Not happy about that. He holds a...
So, like, when he goes clubbing, they won't know he's married?
Exactly. He holds a master's degree in geography.
How about that?
That's got to be not, I don't know. You just know where everything is, right?
You need a good memory, right?
Oh, yeah, but remember, that's how he got out of Shawshank Prison was because he had a love of geography.
Prince William was in Shawshank Prison?
He's the president of BAFTA. This I did not know. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was that connected. And before settling on the name William, Diana and Charles, not in the film industry, had also considered Oliver, Sebastian, and Albert.
Oh.
You wouldn't have wanted to be the father of Prince Albert, would you?
I like Sebastian. That's a cool name.
I think it's a great name.
It's a cool name. And every time I hear it, I just think of kick his ass, Seabass.
Yeah, it's a cool name if you're a loser.
You're a loser.
Deborah.
Damn,
way
Jack.
too harsh. What do you mean,
Yourself-
Jack? Jack didn't say that.
That's
Give
you,
a
Deb.
buzzer for your. Give yourself a buzzer for that, Jack.
I cannot do voices where I sound like you, Deb. I cannot. I wish I could. It's an enviable skill when people can do voices. I cannot make myself sounds like you.
What's
I'm just
that
a
smell?
loser.
You're a loser.
Deb, you don't have to rub it in.
All right,
you
Ross.
don't have to rub it in.
What's coming up for thoughts?
I took my tiny dog back to the veterinarian's office.
Uh-oh.
And
For an exchange?
Yeah, not
Was
really
it a trade-in?
No, not a trade-in, but they did say $150 value.
Oh,
No.
yeah, they tend to do that.
But there was just too many things. We need to talk about the dynamics of a veterinarian office.
All right. We'll do that next. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
We're in it for the likes. Real Radio 1041 on Facebook is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Goldsmith Jewelry Shop Traffic Center. Lowest prices on the highest quality jewelry. goldsmithjewelry.com.
We're looking at heavy traffic still south on the Turnpike between 417 and US 192. Expect a slow go-to eastbound on I-4 between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. Also heavy westbound between 417 and Osceola Polk Line Road. Authorities working to clear an accident on State Road 50 just past Goldenrod Road, taking up the left lane. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Churches.
The smoke is back at Churches. Our $6 smokehouse chicken meal is a juicy half chicken served with mashed potatoes and a honey butter biscuit. All that for just $6, but not for long. Churches, welcome to the great state of flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Man, the future of space travel is coming. Are you ready for liftoff? Opening later this year, explore the future of space exploration in the newest attraction, Gateway, the Deep Space Launch Complex at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Gateway focuses on the present and future collaborative space exploration, enabling guests to experience the interstellar travel of tomorrow while celebrating what is happening right now with our space program. Current innovations by space explorers, getting up close to actual spacecraft, seeing visionary designs for solutions, all kinds of cool stuff. 50,000 square feet, multi-level attraction coming your way. It's called Gateway. Learn more today at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
If you suffer from ED, 15 minutes could change your life. Peak Performance for Men offers a revolutionary treatment called Focus Linear Compression Therapy. There's no pain, no needles, and no downtime. Now Peak Performance for Men is offering your first complete treatment free, a $600 value with qualifying protocol enrollment. There's never been a better time or a better deal to fix ED. Call Orlando's only trusted Focus Linear Compression Therapy provider today at 407-464-8181.
Welcome to Daytona Soccer Fest. The all-in-one soccer, music, cars, and much more 4th of July weekend spectacular. We're building a soccer stadium at Daytona International Speedway, and matches will be played there for the first time in history. Also, full concerts from Raul Alejandro and Chance the Rapper, Toyota Thrill Rides, and the World Freestyle Federation. Daily passes starting at $99. Get your tickets at DaytonaSoccerFest.com. For a limited time, buy one, get one free.
Experience the first annual IKEA Midsummer Celebration this weekend. Join us on June 24th to the 26th for food samplings, great offers, and more. And as an IKEA family member, you can save $20 in store when you spend $200 or more pre-tax and scan your IKEA family card. Visit IKEA-USA.com/midsummer for more information and to plan your trip to your local store starting June 24th. Offer valid 6/24 to 7/4 in the U.S. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See store and IKEA-USA.com/midsummer for complete terms. Exclusions apply.
Save time and money with the vinyl fence in a box from Fence Outlet. It comes with everything you need to easily install it yourself with 0 down and 0% financing. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more information and store locations. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Hi, I'm Octavia Clausman. My dad is attorney Glenn Clausman, who helps people with their injury claims. My dad really cares about people. His clients have his cell number so they can call him anytime. At home, at night, I see him working on their files. He talks about how his clients' injuries have affected them and how he tries to help. He really cares. If you have an injury claim, you should call my dad, Glenn Clausman. Call 407-917-1718. He'll give you his cell number. Glenn Clausman at KLAUSMANlaw.com. Office, Winter Park.
At Global Industrial, we make your business our business. We're problem solvers, budget savers, and deadline beaters. So, no matter what you want or where you need it, we have it in stock and ready to ship from our national distribution network. Global Industrial Network supplies businesses and industries in Florida with every product they need to keep their facilities running smoothly and efficiently. Visit globalindustrial.com/Florida to set up a meeting with your local rep today. Global Industrial. we can supply that.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to loandepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages. Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through EasyCater.
I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you.
Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
See dealer for details.
The hottest offers, the hottest certified pre-owned vehicles. It's the Certified Summer Sales Event at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Trade in your old car for $5,000 over book value so you can get certified. Start now at SutherlandBuysCars.com. Then rush to Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
Having trouble with your AC? Call our friends at Mills Air, 407-277-1159. With 30 years of experience, they can certainly help you out. Carrier factory authorized dealers with up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Family owned and operated, it's millsair.com.
This hour of programming brought to you in part by FAS Windows and Doors.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the injury law firm of Kaufman and Lind studio. Your accident, your future, your attorney. Contact them at whenyounitus.com or call pound 546 from your cell. You're listening to WTJS FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. Available everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Now #1 for podcasting. We are an iHeartRadio station. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on Twitch.
Okay, so I go inside the 7-Eleven, come back out, get gas, get back in the car, turn the radio on. Next thing I know, I'm hearing a news junkie. I'm hearing Jack, I'm hearing Deborah, and then I'm hearing Sabrina, and then Sauce, and then it's like, okay, what's going on here? That was a really cool segment. Maybe you should do it once a month. Good show, Deb. Good show. All right, you guys have a good day.
Well, thank you for that. I do think I must have received a contact high from the news junkie or a contact drunk.
Oh my gosh, Deb, what are you?
I messed up.
Why
trivia.
are you calling him out?
I'm calling myself out.
Oh, okay. Well, no. For you to get a contact drunk from the news junkie, that means you're saying either Sean or the whole show is drunk. Shame on you.
I stand by that. And I apologize for messing up geography and geology.
Oh,
it's been a tough day.
Oh, that okay. You know what? It makes a lot more sense now.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
That's your Shawshank reference.
Yeah, my Shawshank. My Shawshank. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Jim will be back to screw up trivia tomorrow, so that's all we care about. Like I said, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, which I had not said. Jim is home dealing with the Rona, unfortunately, but you've got Deb, Jack, and Ross. And hey, speaking of Ross, let's get some of his thoughts.
Woo!
It's weird.
Run it.
It's funny.
Mills Air.
Sometimes.
We'll save you.
It's Ross.
They always will.
Spelled like sauce. It's Ross Thoughts.
Shout out to Steve over at Mills Air. A little bit more about them in a little bit. I went to the veterinarian's office.
Oh, that's always...
Sorry, dude.
Well, yeah, it's fine. My little dog, my super queen, the dog that I actually like out of the two, is shots fired. I hope you're listening, Hazel, because you are a lot of work. But my small dog, the one that's absolutely beloved and flawless and perfect and cute in every way, the show stealer, Zelda, has a couple of cysts, some hashtag tumor action going on.
Well, how old is she now?
She's like 12 or 13.
Old
like
lady
skin
bumps.
tags?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Jeter's got them too.
Old lady,
yeah.
old man, because every senior dog I've ever had has developed those little fatty.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're blemishes. So I had to bring her to the vet's office to,
get them with toenail clippers.
Get the bullet.
No, don't.
God, no.
Do not.
Do not do that.
Put that
Jack.
back. Take that back, Jack.
Yeah, positive ones.
Take that back, Jack.
That's a new segment. Take that back, Jack.
There we go.
We hear Jack say really out there inflammatory sentences. And we tell him, take that back.
I'm going to try harder.
Yeah, go ahead and get your sound effects ready so you can really ramp it up.
And I'm not going to name chop the vet's office, but I could just because of how nice and great they were. They were phenomenal. But you have that little bit of a waiting time. And when you bring your dog to a vet's office, you kind of want to show off. You're already showing off because you walk in with your dog and people are in the waiting room with their dogs, and you kind of just want to look at everybody and go look at my dog.
Yeah, we know you're a dog lover, but appreciate how cool my dog is.
Keep my dog, player. I know my dog is the cutest in this waiting room. And then Sophie came in.
Not Sophie.
I've heard about Sophie.
And
she's got a
everybody loves Sophie. She is a 4-month. What is it? Saint Bernard?
Oh.
This dog is massive. Got little chode legs too because it's not grown into its full body. I guess what? I find the dog cute too because whenever puppies have unproportional legs, it doesn't look like a birth defect. It looks adorable.
Yeah, a 4-month-old Saint Bernard puppy,
right? Isn't that Saint Bernard the Beethoven movies?
Yeah. That's the bomb right there. I'm gonna look at some photos.
It's such a cute dog,
and the name Sophie.
But everybody was admiring my dog, and then Sophie came in and just stole the heat. From Zelda's cuteness.
She is a bitch.
So I started kind of not liking Sophie. And then
it's understandable.
Yeah, because I'm like, you don't deserve this. You're cute, whatever. And then I pet the dog, and I was like, damn, dude, this dog is awesome. Of course, everyone working here loves Sophie. But as I'm petting the dog, by the way, the dog owner looks at me and goes oh, yeah, she's dirty. I'm like, I'm 2 minutes into petting your dog. That should be your icebreaker when someone walks up and pets your dog. You should get a little heads up oh, by the way, she rolled in poop. So I go ahead, I'm waiting. I got to go see what they think about the mayor of Sis City. That is my dog. And then the guy walks out, and there's always a young person working at a vet's office.
Oh, yeah.
That really has the vibe of I don't know if you should be working here, man. Because he was great. He was awesome, but he had the heavy all right, our next dog coming up is Zelda, dudes.
A little bit too chipper.
Yeah, a little too chipper. I'm like, bro, you probably just saw a pet die 2 hours ago. I know the name of the game. Why are you this happy? Who is next? Who wants a dog treat? Yum, 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 yum. He had long hair, and he looked like he was part of CKY. Rake Yawn, to be specific, because he had long, curly hair, poofy. But his teeth were okay. I'm not going to make fun of his teeth, but I should because I'm one of those people that has pretty, 3 out of 10 teeth. Not number of teeth, scale of 1 to 10 teeth. Just to clarify, I felt like that was worth clarification, Jack.
I'm a little more confused now, but continue.
My teeth are 3 out of 10. It's a real 30%.
Got it.
And this guy, as soon as he walked out, too, and he was all happy and positive, which I can appreciate. I do. It's just wow, you are out here, man. He showed up, and his entire scrub was soaking wet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Right?
Sophie peed on him?
Sophie didn't because Sophie was still in the waiting room, but something happened, right? I go ahead, and he goes, I'm looking for Zelda. Come on down, Zelda. My dog and we get up. I shake his hand. As soon as we get in the office, he looks at me and goes, you should wash your hands because I have blood on them. I have blood on my hands. Sorry about that. I was like, what?
What kind of vet is this?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Who cares about the dirty dog? You just got blood on you.
How are you going to just gloss over sorry about that, dude. I gave you a biohazard. You may have a disease. I'm not quite sure. So how's Zelda? The what? Flag on the field, red flag. I'm challenging that. You just shook me with a bloody hand, dude. And it's not even your blood. It's not your blood. I asked him, I said, well, what's going on? Are we good? And he goes, yeah, it's just like, just cutting a nail and the dog moved and, that's what happened with my scrub here, dude. So, what the hell? Just check out my dog's bumps. Can we just check out my dog's bumps? He was very nice, and here's my favorite thing.
Is that the vet tech
It
or
was
the
vet tech.
Oh, okay.
It was the vet tech, the underling of the vet. The doctor will be here anytime. I'm like, okay. So the good news is that you're not that person. Because you are way too stony baloney. Yeah. I'm a vet. I'm here to take care of your animal's life. You're freaking me out, Tom, or whatever your name is. He was very nice. I don't want to.
I was going to say, because that's kind of like right up your alley.
Yeah, I know. He was very nice, and he even showed my dog like plenty of love and affection. And he was like, he called her princess, and I was like, okay, the bloody hand was worth it. You call my dog princess. I'm sure you call all the dogs princess, especially that bitch Sophie. But whatevs. I get it. They take my dog away, and as soon as I let go of my dog.
Yeah.
When I was holding my dog was shaking and terrified. And this is when I was offended. Because she knew the last time she was at that vet's office, she got a shot. So she started like panicking when I am holding my dog.
Understandable.
Yeah. And I'm covering Easy Jack. I'm covering my dog.
I'm serious. She recognizes she's in a place where she received pain last time and is nervous.
All right, good. I thought you were saying it was me.
Because it was you? No.
Okay, because that's exactly what happened.
Oh, damn.
Because I give my dog to this guy. No more shaking. No more fear. Just this long-haired dude holds my dog, and all of my dog's fears go away.
Ah, there's his problem with Tom.
And then I get, like, ridiculously jealous.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm still harboring...
Oh, we can tell.
That anger of,
we're picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, you're sure not hiding it.
You're not good at that.
Why would my dog shake with me holding her?
It's kind of like maybe he recognized Tom as the person who gives your dog treats, like when they're back there.
Oh yeah,
you know, or maybe your dog smells something good on Tom, like the blood of the other animals.
Maybe he sniffed her feet and she appreciated it.
I sniff my dog's feet. That's my go-to move. Which is probably really weird for people just getting in their car. We've established this today. I like the smell of dog paws. Shoot me. Put it as a car freshener. Make a billy off of me. The vet came in, looked at the dog, was like, okay, I see that your dog is in for a teeth cleaning.
Oh.
On July 5th or 6th. I forgot. I'm not a very good dog dad. And then they're going to do a biopsy on these little cyst things, these little tiny pregnancy bumps all over my dog's body. So I'm kind of freaking out. But, man, I will never forget my dog straight vibrating like a silent phone in the office. And then gets picked up by like, oh, sorry about that. There's some blood on you because of me. And that guy soothed my dog's soul, spirit, and mind.
Yeah, I think kind of the dopey demeanor. Yeah.
God, I'm dopey.
I think you need to be more dopey.
You have to up your dope quotient.
God.
The texter said she recognized Tom as the alpha.
That guy.
What, Tom or the texter?
It's probably the same person. I'll never forget that. That guy, oh, sorry about that. There's some blood on you.
What?
Not what you want to hear and not in that tone.
2 warnings you got about washing your hands 10 seconds too late.
Exactly.
Right?
And in the same place.
And then I brought my dog. I held my dog, started shaking again. Brought the dog back home, stopped shaking. Why? Because she felt the greatness, the flawlessness of what Mills Air can do to your home.
Come on.
My dog just knows, like, oh, yeah, I remember that old AC unit. I hated that. Rough.
It was rough.
It was rough. Got that new AC unit from Mills Air, and my God, that changed my home immediately, which, by the way, my house doesn't even accommodate for an AC unit, but they still pulled it off. It's perfect. My carrier unit is unbelievably quiet. I love my carrier unit. Their techs can service any brand out there, so do not worry. But if you do have a carrier, time to turn to the experts at Carrier. Call today. Schedule your appointment. Trust me. 407-277-1159 or hit them up online at millsair.com. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, dude. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan, brought to you by Gringos Locos and SecuredRoofingAndRestoration.com. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James, Miguel, Mike, and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, contact Clausman Law at clausmanlaw.com.
We're looking at heavy traffic still south on the turnpike between 417 and US 192. Expect a slow go-to eastbound on I-4 between Osceola Parkway and State Road 535. Also heavy westbound between 417 and Osceola Polk Line Road. Authorities working to clear an accident on State Road 50 just past Goldenrod Road, taking up the left lane. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Paige Carrera.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. iHeartRadio, let's go!
A weekend full of superstar performances, never seen before collaboration, and once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
Having trouble with your AC? Call our friends at Mills Air, 407-277-1159. With 30 years of experience, they can certainly help you out. Carrier factory authorized dealers with up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. Family owned and operated, it's millsair.com.
At Jersey Mike's, we take great satisfaction in getting that perfect meat slice. Yes. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Because slice to order makes a sub above.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who just thought about checking your phone. How about don't? The car is no place for multitasking. Trust me. That text can wait. Those notifications can go unchecked. Did you know that you can be stopped and ticketed in Florida for texting and driving? So put that phone down and focus on driving. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
If you've been involved in a car accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Pirate Spot Fireworks is your local source for the best specials with Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. With convenient locations in Longwood and Eustis, better fireworks, better prices, and a no-dud guarantee. Visit Pirate Spot online for more information at iwantfireworks.com.
Whether you're a plumber, roofer, electrician, or carpenter, a pro's got to have the right tools. Like Lowe's Pro Business Credit Cards. The cards that have every pro's back, big or small, giving you more flexibility and more credit options. Because at Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. Take your business to the next level and apply now. Subject to credit approval. See store at Lowe's.com/credit for details. U.S. only.
All smashed up, don't know what to do. Just call Mo so you won't be singing the blues. Injured on the go, just call Mo. 866-CALL-MO.
Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt, sung by a non-attorney spokesperson.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
At Global Industrial, we make your business our business. We're problem solvers, budget savers, and deadline beaters. So, no matter what you want or where you need it, we have it in stock and ready to ship from our national distribution network. Global Industrial Network supplies businesses and industries in Florida with every product they need to keep their facilities running smoothly and efficiently. Visit globalindustrial.com/Florida to set up a meeting with your local rep today. Global Industrial. We can supply that.
Introducing the Amscott Installment Cash Advance. From $100 to $1,000 with no credit checks and flexible payment options. That's more money and more time to pay it back. Amscott. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Have information on a crime or suspicious activity?
Want to be anonymous? Say it here. It's that simple.
Call Crime Line 800-423-8477. 24/7.
Or visit crimeline.org, paid by CSTF.
It's official. Tijuana Flats now has carnitas.
Whoa.
Yes! We're turning up the Tex-Mex flavors full blast with our new cranked up carnitas. Try our new Queso Blanco Carnitas Chimichanga, the Chipotle Barbecue Pork Tacos topped with bacon and barbecue sauce, and the Spicy Habanero Carnitas Burrito. And try our new Dueling Queso Appetizer, featuring new Queso Blanco. Order carnitas now at TijuanaFlats.com.
Order your Hummer EV at OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, Jack, can we hang on to that and use it for the next couple of days? Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Happy Tuesday. More importantly, happy first official day of summer. Not like it hasn't been feeling that way for, 4 or 5 months here. But
it's still bright out.
It's still bright out. Our longest day today. I think sunset is at 8:26.
I could actually go home and ride my bike.
And still have plenty of daylight left after that.
I am not going to do that.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is still Florida in June, which means it's probably still near 90 degrees.
I was just going to ask what the temperature is because my lawn is in need of a little trim there. And I know, Ross, you did yours earlier today, but I can't. I am out of gasoline.
Oh.
So I have to take the can to the station to get gas. But.
Well, today is probably, it's 85 right now. That's not bad.
Nah.
You're not going to want to leave it for Thursday and Friday. You're looking at a high of 98. And we're not really getting any good chance of any rain until this weekend.
I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm bored. I get home, I'll eat. Well, no, that's my time, right? I get home, I have dinner, and then I have a couple hours of just, I don't want to do chores at that time.
What is the one thing you generally do not want to do as soon as you walk in the house? Here's why I'm asking this question. A lot of times when you first get home, right, it's your first chance to reconnect with, your better half and talk about your day.
Mm-hmm.
You guys do that?
But talking is like the last thing I want to do when I first walk in the door.
That's more like it.
Yeah. You feel that way too?
It's just natural.
It is natural.
I think so.
But sometimes they're like, all right,
Because my wife was like, where's the guy in the radio? He seems like Mr. Fun, happy-go-lucky guy. And, well,
and it's
I'm just shuffling around.
Right, exactly. It's like, because that was paid for. That's, you got to have, Ross, you're the same, got to have that decompression time when you first get home?
No. If there's a decompressed time, I would say it's the mornings. But usually after this, I'm still like, all right, time to go work on something.
See, because and the scheduling's a little different. Ross will do that and sometimes actually go out and then do comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's a different thing where you and I are trying to land the plane.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Ross is still mid-flight.
Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, I love that idea of that kind of fierce creativity after you get done here.
Join me.
I think that's awesome. I do. I just, mine is different. Well, join me with what?
Just going out after work.
And doing what?
Anything. There's so much available at night.
Yeah, but how does that work with being creative? Like,
you can do anything. You can go out to a poetry open mic. This is why I always give Jim so like I'm always blown away by it, is that like that would be to end my day when it comes to contributing to pursuits and stuff at 7 and then getting home for Jim at 7:40 and then going to sleep at 9 is like, what?
Well, it's just a time shift, and but what he is doing while you're still sleeping, he's got a lot done if he's getting up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah. I get that. It's just it's out of the morning. Nights are far more fun, usually, traditionally at least, than mornings.
I believe the same thing when I was younger.
Yeah,
and I understand that too, because at a younger time I would either be working later or going out later, and then you become more comfortable not being out later.
God, I remember.
Or when you're out, you're just thinking, man, I'd like to be home right now.
I think you just said the key word of comfortable.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I still... I as soon as I leave here, I'm like, oh, bro, let's just go eat. Let's big dog eat. Let's go do something. Let's go dominate a show. Let's go cut a stand-up clip.
But do you think 20 years from now that will be your mindset?
I mean, probably not, which is why I'm soaking it in now.
Absolutely, as well you should.
Yeah, make hay while the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, my creativity is different. So yours is interactive creativity. My creativity is, it's more hands-on. It's, I can't say more hands-on.
No. But it's a solitary art.
Yes.
Like a pursuit of art.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Where Ross, if it's stand-up comedy.
His videos.
Video would be solitary, but still to get the
actors,
to get the product to edit,
right?
Yeah, it's more of a collaborative effort and bigger deal.
I've been telling myself this since I was like in my early 20s.
Yes.
Is that, and it's depressing, but I still stand behind it, is that if you're not working outside of your job, then this country has beaten you.
Damn.
Because if all you do, if all of your effort, all of your passion goes into your job and then you clock out and then you're done, then guess what you are only doing with your life? And that's a harsh, probably, opinion.
Not really.
No. Of being a cog in the machine. That's your sole function.
You're Pink Floyd without the music.
Right. Yeah, but define working. So, I mean, you can have your passion and do something, but so that's what you're calling working.
Yeah, there's I don't want to make online content That's work. The reason why I do it is because I'm looking at the reality ahead of me and going, this is the only way to keep going in the direction of being a full-time entertainer. It's just what you have to do. You have to make online content
Correct.
if you're trying to be a comedian, an actor, anything. And I'll be the first one to say it sucks. But I'm also going to be the first one to say is, guess why I'm talking to you guys right now?
I mean, it may
wasn't
suck,
just
but they're
stand-up.
funny.
It was also online content. That is in its weight in gold right now. And guess what a video weighs? Nothing.
Yeah. No, but that other part is really true, because I think a lot of us, especially as we look to be more comfortable, do find that, especially in a country like the U.S. where work ethic carries so much weight, right?
Yeah, you won't be respected.
Pre-COVID, if you called in sick from work, I mean, really, was it that bad?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's all the signs in the kitchen that says, if you're sick, stay home.
Right.
But the attitude really was, well, how sick are you?
Yeah.
I mean, can you make it in?
Yeah.
And now that attitude has changed. And we've talked about
For
before.
the better.
For the better. I think absolutely for the better.
Yeah.
And we've talked before, like Jim's father-in-law is a hospice minister. He ministers those who are literally at death's doorstep. And he has said over and over again that the one repeated theme is that I wish I wouldn't have worked so much.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have been away from my family so much. But that pressure when you're in that working age is to work and to work hard.
And not just at your job.
Well, hopefully that's the lesson, I think. I think if there's some silver linings that came out of people being forced to work from home and kids, school from home, is that for a lot of families, it was probably the first real downtime, alone time, forced to be together, where for a lot of families it went, I kind of really like you. I think I might want to be around you a lot more than we were before.
And I think the opposite is true as well.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
It's another work saying that the older I get, the more I'm like, well, that's not true at all.
What is
the
that?
whole you love what you do and you never work a day in your life?
Oh yeah, no, that's BS.
You can stand up, sit back down, and get on out of here with that. What are you talking about? I love doing stand-up comedy. Why am I supposed to love the 3-hour drive to the gig?
Right.
Why am I supposed to love going on a plane and not being at home for days and days? That's anything that's worth working for always has some element of sacrifice or blood and sweat.
Yeah, but I think that's getting nitpicky with the saying, because I actually believe it to be true. It's a matter of fact that Jim Phillips told it to me, and it has been true in my entire life. And the fact that I love coming to work. So yes, it's work, and yes, I work hard, and yes, I put a lot of time into it. But just being able to enjoy the process, it doesn't feel like where people have that attitude of, I got to go to work tomorrow, or you're just getting ready, I got to go to work.
Or that
and just
Sunday
that dread,
afternoon. Yeah, that Sunday afternoon stomach ache.
dread.
That's like, oh, God, tomorrow's Monday.
I know. I understand in real time what a blessing it is to be able to have a passion for your job and a love for what you do the way I am blessed to have. And I appreciate that. And that's what I've always tried to tell my kids. Find something you love to do. And it's like, there's two, I think, lines to that. One is, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And the other one is, do what you love and the money will follow. Like, if you just, well, I mean, you do get paid. And again, it's, I've been doing this for 24 years plus. I'm making more than I was 24 years ago. It's enough to support my family. So, I have zero regrets, but, and I don't know if it's few and far between, but, or maybe it's just a matter of perspective and maybe a little more positive spin on it. But I believe in that axiom. I love my job.
When it But even with this job in specific, here's one thing that always dreads me, especially with this job in particular for I mean, I'm not sure how much this would resonate with our audience, but knowing that there is never a done. There is never a done. For this show to, in my opinion, to get to another level, there would be never a time off. Making online content, recording all 4 of us, grabbing those video clips, editing them, making a T-shirt.
Yeah, no, that next level just means the pressure gets next level.
There's always something more that could be done.
Yeah,
right.
And that sounds dreadful, that you're in a perpetual state of going, all right, well, we can do this, and this is in the right direction. And knowing that once you get that done, you do it again, and then you do it again. That would be the work element, and why I look at that statement and go, no, you do what you love and you never work a day of your life. Guess what love takes? Work.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty stereotypical relationship piece of advice, right?
Yeah.
They always say that they take work. Work, I think in its nature, is not going to be a vacation.
Well, here's the other thing, though. I found that people value things more when they work for them. You know, when you take away, it's like that kid who has the iPhone 13 and they bought it, they're going to be real careful not to drop it, versus when it was paid for and bought by someone else. There's a sense of pride. There's a sense of ownership. There's a sense of, I have a piece in that. That I have a piece in that because I put my blood, sweat, and tears. I put my work into that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in that sense of, you know, on one hand, yeah, well, I love it, but I'm still going to have to bust my ass and work at it. I don't know if we would really, and I'm as a species, as a, not even as Americans or whatever, just as human beings, I don't think we value things as much when it's simply given as when you have to earn it.
Yeah. I don't think that contradicts.
No. But I think it kind of, it elevates where you're saying that even if you love something, you're still going to have to work at it. But it also reminds us that it is that work that allows us to value it more than we would if you just phoned it in.
Like I can't think of anything that is like perfect cut diamond, all love, no work. Even vacations take work.
Well, yeah, you're punished for vacation before you go on vacation, and then as soon as you get back, you're punished with your email.
But no, even the vacation itself.
You have to plan it. You're booking it. You don't want to look at all these prices. This is going to take 30 minutes. Maybe it grows to an hour.
Right.
That's an hour, which is also what you usually stereotypically get paid for at a job, but without pay. In fact, the opposite. You're spending instead of getting paid. Like, I can't think of anything that is a perfect cut, slam dunk. Everyone should at least love their kids. We know that's a lot of work. What is sleep? Maybe because you're not even awake.
You got to be unconscious.
You have to be unconscious
to not hate it.
But then in my situation, I have to work at it.
Right.
I have to work at it to be able to get some sleep. So
you know what? Maybe I think that's what really kills it with food. I think that might be the closest thing to a slam dunk, no work, all love is like your favorite food, or as long as it's cooked right and all of that.
See, that to me is work.
Well, no. That's the prepping it. But
that's the prepping it. But if you're going out to a restaurant, you have your favorite dish.
There you go.
Just enjoying a meal.
Yeah.
I think that's why, food, the older I get, the more I appreciate good food, is because there is, all I had to do was
enjoy,
sit down, and now with phones and internet, you can just get it delivered. I don't know. I think food is the closest thing to being like, oh, all love, no work, time to grub.
There you go. Couldn't have said it better myself. I was going to add in sex, but we know that's work.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Why am I stretching now?
Only if you're doing it right.
Yeah, that's...
I would love to delve into that statement a little bit more, but look at the clock, boys and girls. It's time for last call. So call us right now. Make us laugh. You can do that at 407-916-1041. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll do just that when we get back on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Make us think or make it funny. Just make it good. Get on board now for last call on the Jim Colbert Show. 407-916-1041. From the Driveway.com Weather Center.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with your Fox 35 Central Florida forecast. Well, we're enjoying a rare northeast flow, keeping it dry here for the next 2 days before it warms up toward the end of this week and the storms return for the weekend. We could see numerous storms for Saturday and Sunday. But before then, tonight is the first full night of summertime. We'll see a low of 73. Tomorrow, the high 92. 96 on Thursday, 98 on Friday, and then thunderstorms become likely. For the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brooks Garner.
This report is sponsored by Jeff Martin Auctioneers. Jeff Martin Auctioneers is hosting a public auction in Kissimmee, Florida, June 22nd, featuring construction and farm equipment, trucks, trailers, and more. Bid your way live, on-site, or online. JeffMartinAuctioneers.com. Experience the difference. License 4483.
We could all use some good news right now, and Regions has some for you. If homeownership is your dream, Regions First Home Assist can help make it happen. For a limited time, Regions Bank is offering up to $4,000 in mortgage down payment assistance. That's up to $4,000 in mortgage down payment assistance for qualifying borrowers. Apply online in minutes or learn more at regions.com/firsthomeassist. Regions Bank member FDIC, equal housing lender, limited funds available. Act now. Income or geographic limits may apply.
Steve Kramer here with the divorce tip. Inheritance isn't a marital asset unless you handle the money wrong or your divorce wrong. Then you can lose it to your ex. Call Trenley and Kramer, TK Law. We do divorce. OneFirmForLife.com.
Roof now, pay later. Tadlock Roofing offers the best financing in the industry. Get started at tadlockroofing.com.
One name in roofing stands on top. Tadlock.
Tadlockroofing.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/trial. That's ZipRecruiter.com/trial.
Hey, hot dogs, sausages. Maybe instead of using a stadium vendor to feed the office, we should have just ordered through EasyCater. I got nachos here. Nachos?
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun at first, but it is kind of disruptive.
Cheesesteak here. Who wants a cheesesteak?
Over here.
Coming at you. Oh, right in the face.
Some food just doesn't work at work, but EasyCater just does. Food for work on time and as ordered from over 85,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Want to hear something that's going to make you feel better? Seeing your own primary care doctor, now just around the corner. At Village Medical, at Walgreens. Our providers and care teams take care of you with same-day appointments, extended hours, and virtual visits, too. You get the comprehensive care you need, when and where you want it. Experience exceptional care at Village Medical. Book your primary care appointment at villagemedical.com/getcare. That's villagemedical.com/getcare.
Are you ready for summer? Wherever summer takes you, make sure you take your favorite radio station with you on your adventures with the free iHeartRadio app. That's right, no matter how far from home you travel, this station, the music you love, and the best podcasts in the world will be right there with you in your pocket.
Summer soundtrack.
Sunscreen, flip-flops, and the free iHeart app. Must-haves for any summer checklist. Download the free iHeartRadio app and discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love this summer.
Did you know the brain develops until you're 25? That means any drugs or alcohol you put into your body affect the way your brain develops. You need your brain for everything you do. Each time teens use drugs or alcohol increases the risk of damage to their brain and body, even death. You have the power to protect your brain. Use the facts about drugs and alcohol to make your future the best it can be. Check out thefactsyourfuture.org. Your future depends on it.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
I think I need a new air conditioner. It's so hot and my old one...
We now have voice recognition. Simply say what you need.
New air conditioner.
Speak clearly and tell me what it is you want.
New air conditioner.
Go ahead, Explain your problem.
You're my problem.
I heard you say there's no problem. Well, jolly good, off you go.
No, there's a problem. I need a new air conditioner.
I heard you say no problem with your air conditioner. Don't know why you called to tell us that.
This would never happen with Frank Gay.
But you didn't call Frank Gay.
Wish I had.
I heard you say...
You heard me say I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need AC replacement, you need it done right. A friendly, helpful team to guide you, and the air in your home cool, clean, and comfortable for years to come. That's the Frank Gay way.
I heard you say you wish you had called Frank Gay. Was that it? Did I get it right this time?
That's the Frank Gay way. FrankGayServices.com.
People constantly ask me, how long is this crazy used car market going to last? And I think we've got 30, 60, 90 days left. But when she drops off, she's going to drop off hot and fast. So if you want to sell your ride, I'd do it now. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com. We're America's best car buyer. We don't beat your CarMax offer. Send you a check for $100. I've never seen a used car market this high. Grab it while you can.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Baby boomers and retirees, stop the leftist smash and grab of your retirement savings. Take action now to shield your savings from socialism and volatile markets. National talk show host and best-selling author Chuck Oliver of The Hidden Wealth Solution will teach you how to get a head start to be retirement tax smart. Imagine learning proven strategies that are saving boomers and retirees thousands in unnecessary taxes. Visit taxessaved.com. taxessaved.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by Skylight Roofing. Roof with us. SkylightRoofing.com.
This is The Jim Colbert Show. Also available on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Just search The Jim Colbert Show.
You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Yeah. Kane is in the building.
Hey, thank you, Jack, for saving that drop for me. I love that. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Jim is home dealing with COVID, but hopefully he will be feeling better enough to join us via home studio tomorrow. But for the rest of the night tonight, at least for the next few minutes, you've got Deb, Jack, and Ross.
Hi there.
We, by the way, we did assign our What'd You Do That's New punishment for Jimmy for calling out sick 2 Tuesdays in a row. So if you'd like to follow along with us, again, Jack posts the updated list on JimColbertLive.com each and every Wednesday or Tuesday, when was the day that we do What'd You Do That's New. So you can find the updated list there. But my recommendation is to watch the Pixar Disney animated movie, Coco.
Now, that does break the hour rule.
It does. It does. So, Jimmy, you can stop. And Jack, because Jack has not seen Coco either, which I thought you had, Jack. I really meant this to just be a punishment for Jimmy.
No, I've always wanted to see it. I've heard great things about it. I've heard two things. I heard one, it's great. And I also heard it will make you cry. And no one in my house had any interest in watching it with me. So
Really?
Yeah, I didn't bother.
All right. Well, then you're going to... So, Coco is the assignment for next week's What'd You Do That's New. Let's see, what else? Keywords pick up again tomorrow morning, starting at 9 a.m. with the Monsters in the morning. They will have your first keyword. It'll carry you right on through the News Junkie, right on into the Jim Colbert Show. We will have a keyword contest for at least, the next 6 weeks, Jack?
Oh, exactly 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yep, goes through to the end of July.
9 to 5. God, so many chances.
Nine times a day, $252,000 up for grabs from 9 this morning until the last keyword at 5 p.m. on a Friday in the distant future.
That would be sweet. So we really want to lead the contest just like we did the last time around when I think Real Radio 104.1 had a total of 16 winners, which was second in the entire country. So that was we want to really get that money and put it in your pockets because God knows you could use it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That means we're going to have Scott Maxwell. Animal House is on. Kathy Burns from the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando will be joining us, and I believe she's bringing a dog.
Oh, we have company coming in.
We'll have company tomorrow. You'll be able to watch us. Yeah, I did email and got our permission. Thank you so much. even if I did just send it an hour ago.
Well, and that's the thing is, in a post-COVID world, what we have to do, they want to make sure they know who is in the building and when they're in the building. So in a situation where we find out that someone who was here yesterday tested positive, they want to make sure they know who to contact. By the way, you can expect an email from our HR department about being in contact with Jimmy yesterday.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that contract tracing.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll also have Scott Maxwell, like I said, Animal House. And today, are we ready to do last call? Are we all
we're
loaded
ready.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to thank the news junkies, Sean Wasson, C. Lane, and Sabrina for stopping by and hanging out with us today. Jack, what's the results of that Twitter poll we
Too
put
soon,
up?
Deb. I just picked up my phone. I was hoping you're going to buy me time and thank more people.
Well, we also want to thank Glenn Klausman for once again bringing us What'd You Do That's New each and every week. Jack, did I give you enough time?
Plenty. How long has
Super.
it been since you sent or received a personal letter? Now, the choices were less than a month, 1 to 6 months, 7 to 12 months, or over a year.
God, over a year has got to be leading.
It is nearly a three-way tie between three of the choices. Less than a month, 1 to 6 months, and 7 to 12 months all have 7 or 8%. And with a whopping 78% over a year is the big winner. Yeah.
Wow. Because, that would actually get me to go to the mailbox, would be a handwritten letter.
You don't go to your mailbox in general?
I do, but a lot of it's junk mail.
Yeah, but they have something. You can know what's in your mailbox.
Oh, yeah, you can sign up for those alerts from the post office that'll set you.
I love it. I get a scanned image of every piece of mail that's coming to my mailbox, and so I can look to see. I know what's going to be in there when I get home today.
Look at Ross's face. Ross doesn't know.
It's just more emails.
How he should feel about that.
No, it's one email a day, and it's UPS, USPS informed delivery. And see that, Ross? It's an image of all the mail that I got today.
Yeah, you see that, Ross?
But if you're waiting on something,
that helps a lot.
Look. Oh, Quest Diagnostics. That's going to be a bill.
Also, because if you get home and that piece of mail isn't there, then you have proof that mail was delivered. So if it's a check or something certified.
Well, they want to extend my warranty.
All right, so let's go ahead and do last call.
All right. The Orlando Sentinel, what do they want?
Let's welcome David on line 1.
David, last call.
Hi, this is David over in Cocoa. Speaking of Cocoa, hey, Jim.
Yeah.
I feel for this COVID thing is like no joke. Give me your address and I'll send you a case of Corona.
We get it.
Let's welcome Mike.
Mike, last call.
Mike Buzzer Larson here. I get to do what I love when I last call you guys, and here's what I got today. What does Ross's backyard and Jim's scalp have in common, Deb?
I don't know, Mike Larson. What does it have in common?
They both have a zero landscape. Give me the buzzer, Jackie O. Mike Larson. Peace out.
He loves the buzz.
He does love the buzz.
He's still on air.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I gotta make him go away.
Let's welcome Party Mom.
Party Mom. Last call, sweetheart.
Hey, so Ross is moving on up. Yeah, to the east side. Your doggy smelling feet while getting high.
Yeah.
You're soaking it up. Yeah, you better chill, babe. Your dog wants you to smoke weed every day.
Yeah, hi, Party Mom.
Smoke weed every day.
Yay! Thank you, Party Mom.
Let's welcome B-Rye, Brian.
Brian, last call. Make it quick.
All right. Hey, Jim, today I really am feeling a lot better than you, but I hope you feel better, man.
All right.
Thank you, Brian. We appreciate that.
That's the guy who took care of my dog. Let's welcome Randy on line 5.
All right, Randy, last call. Bring it home.
Guys, this is Main 420 on the News Junkie chat. I got a joke for you guys. First of all, I want to say it's great to hear the show. I just found you guys on iHeart. Love you guys, and I got a quick joke for you.
Okay, go.
What did the pee-pee say to the condom?
What?
Cover me, I'm going in. Ha! Have a good weekend, guys.
You too. Listen,
Have
like
a
I
good
said.
weekend. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, his weekend is already
Yeah,
started.
but he's the only one who didn't address Jim directly.
I know, exactly. I tried my best to fill in. Jim will hopefully be back tomorrow. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters in the Morning, and they will have your first keyword. Until then, keep it on Real Radio 104.1 and have a great Tuesday night. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye.
Stack the party ranks.